Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Got that good energy going, right?
Trying.
We just got back late last night
After a long drive.
after a long drive.
It was a good birthday, though.
Good. Andrew had a good birthday. We were happy about that. Our cats knocked out our router, so our lights are a little bit off here, so just ignore a little bit dark over here, but we're going. They were a little bit rowdy when we were gone.
I know, they were so bad.
They were so bad.
Apparently they were gonna fix their own dinner,
make their own ramen. They had noodles strewn out over the floor.
Perfect.
They had bubble wrap. They had, I still have now only found one of my earpods, my Apple earpods.
Perfect, nice and expensive.
AirPods, yeah. There's one missing. The case was on the counter, and they apparently knocked it onto the floor and dug out the AirPods. So
for what? I don't know.
What's that?
For why?
I don't know. They were probably on the counters, and they knocked it off and thought it was a fun thing to play with, and then they realized it opened. So
probably Tallulah.
Very possibly Tallulah, yes. So we're just getting our technology back and going here. So give us a moment, please. Let me say hi to people who are here. Our computer. Hello again. I upgraded the new operating system, and it does some weird things with window management now, and it's making me a little bit crazy. But we're getting there, everybody. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Susie. Thank you for all tuning in. Hello, Suzanne. Jessica is here. Hello, Jessica. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're happy to have everyone here tonight. Hello, Marianne is here. Suzanne said, looking good, thanks. It has been a crazy few days. We've missed y'all, so we hope you're all doing well. We know that some of our people down in Florida are having a really hard time right now. So our hearts and our positive energy and our love go out to all of you out there. We haven't heard from many people. Most people have gotten through okay, but we have heard a few people have lost a lot. So our hearts and our love is with you. And we hope that you'll get back to things as soon as you can, and that things, hopefully there's insurance, and I know that doesn't cover things that are sentimental, but hopefully things get ironed out. Susie asks, is Nancy okay? I have not heard from Nancy. She's one I've not heard from, so I don't know. But I do know that some of our friends I've seen on their timelines. I don't want to name people because that's not my business. If they're posting to only friends on the timeline and I'm their friend, I can see it, but I don't want to post that out into the world. But we do have some of the AG Bead fam who are having a hard time right now. So please do send out love to them. But we are back from a trip up to Erie, where we saw our friends Matt and Sonia up at Cauldron and Thorn. That was kind of the main thing. Andrew wanted to see the beach, and Erie has some beautiful beaches. To me, it seems funny to call it a beach, but it is a beach. It's not the ocean, but it's a lake, and they are beaches. There's lots of sand and little pebbles to search through. We searched for a lot of little pebbles and looked for sea glass, but we didn't get to go to the main sea glass area. We know we hear there's a secret area. So we didn't get to see that because we ran out of time. Because the next day, well, first, let's just say their store is beautiful. If you're in the Erie area, we hope that you will check them out. And you can also check out Presque Isle State Park, which is real close to them. it's like 4 minutes away by car. So they're definitely in a nice area. And we hung out with them. We did some beach walking. We saw lots of turtles. They have a turtle lookout, a turtle kind of conservation area. And they have these logs out in the water, and the turtles go up and they sunbathe on the logs. And it's so nice. It's so cute. So we did that, and I tried to get pictures of the turtles. I didn't share any of the pictures of the turtles because they were so far away. We had to zoom in so much on our phones that you really couldn't see much. I'll probably post them anyway at some point. And I still have some things to post about Calder and Thorn. We took some videos inside and some photos and stuff. I think Andrew shared a lot of his. I have not shared mine yet, so I'm going to work on that too at some point. And yeah, we had dinner. Matt cooked us. Matt's a very good chef. He cooked us an amazing dinner on Wednesday night. Andrew's birthday dinner was pretty dang amazing.
I need the recipe.
I know. He made us Impossible burgers, but they were not just burgers.
Like regular.
He made one that had, what was it?
Like a Greek style. And it had baba ganoush and roasted vegetables.
Roasted pepper, roasted vegetables. I forget what kind of a cheese.
I don't know. It's maybe a tzatziki sauce. I don't know.
Or a Boursin cheese, some kind of. It was
I don't know.
very good. And then there was one with seaweed. And
that sounds weird, but it's kind of like an Asian flavored one.
Yeah. Anyway, they were so good. And so Andrew had a wonderful birthday dinner, and we chatted into the night, and then we all went to bed. I went to bed after I put some Halloween kits in the online store for the sale. The sale ends tonight, everybody. So if you want to save 25% in our online store, make sure you do it by 11:59 p.m. Eastern time tonight. There's still a little bit of time to do it. We hope you get your orders in. We want to see those orders coming in. Please send those orders to us. We then, after that, once we got up in the morning, we chatted with them a little bit, got the store open with them.
They made us breakfast too.
They did make us breakfast too. Sonia made us some wonderful little toasted breads with sunflower butter, which I had never had before. Sunflower seed butter. So they take the sunflower seeds, I guess, and crush them up, and that's all that it is. And then a little bit of honey on there and some blueberries.
And the blueberries
were like this big and juicy and good. Hello, Lennis.
How did they get so big?
I know. So that was delicious. And then they got the store opened, and
did you tell them about how we went to the beach?
I did. I told them we saw the turtles.
Mm-hmm.
We saw these amazing floating houses.
They look cool.
Which is really cool. Apparently, it's a thing that these floating houses were there at one point, and there can never be any more, but people who had them can keep them.
Their grandfather named.
And so it's pretty cool to see houses that, like, they're houses. This isn't like they're like mini houses. They're like small houses, but they're on a dock floating.
Not dock, because dock is
I guess dock is connected, but they're on a floating platform in the middle of the water. And one of them apparently had a fire and was being repaired, and they pulled it into the edge, and they were repairing it. So apparently they can move, and there's electricity and all that going out to them.
Isn't that wild?
That's wild. It's wild to me that is a thing. So we saw those. Hey, Susan, thanks for joining us. And then that was at the beach. We went to a lighthouse. We saw lots of seagulls.
I only found one piece of sea glass.
That's what I said. We didn't go to the secret sea glass place.
No, it started raining.
And so we didn't hit the real sea glass beach.
For the Yoparite, The stones that glow.
We got one of those,
Well,
right?
kind of.
Didn't we?
I don't know what that is.
And then we got one piece of glass, but we found a few fun stones, you know. And
We found lots of fun stones, but kind of left most of it.
yeah, we left
Because
most
I
of it.
feel like sometimes my pockets are like hoarder edition. And I was like, at one point my bag was real heavy. And I was like, what's in this? And then I was like, there's 4 different flashlights. There's black light, UV light, shortwave, long wave, all kind of stuff. The chargers, this, the book, this,
all
that.
this, that.
I said, I need to lighten my load.
Yeah. And we have before collected a lot of rocks.
Mm-hmm. And they're still in the car, probably.
Yeah. Every time I clean out the car, there's like rocks in the door.
And like
in the door
leaves
pockets and
seeds
leaves and
and
yeah, we
stuff.
still have some. Apparently I picked some things I forgot that I picked and they're still in the car.
They smell real nice.
So yeah, so we emptied most of the rocks from our pockets. I kept a few, Andrew kept a few, but that was it.
I was gonna make a rainbow, but I couldn't. At the part of the beach that we were at, I was only finding yellow and red, but then we walked down the beach further and then found the green and kind of the grays and stuff.
Yeah.
But
it was so far away.
I didn't want to walk
back and forth. So a rainbow didn't get too far, but that's okay. That's okay.
And so we're figuring either we were going to go to Erie or we were going to go to Corning.
It was going to be one or the other, and we did both.
Correct.
So we got up the next morning, had breakfast that Sonia provided. It was delicious and
very nice.
And kind of said our goodbyes to them.
They invited us to a party.
Yeah, they've got a party going on at the end of October.
So if you want to come to the party, they have a glow party. So you can make some jewelry that glows. You know, we always talk about how there are these cool black light reflective beads. And then we're like, when are we going to go to the club?
When are we going to do that?
Because we're not of that demographic anymore.
No.
So,
I was talking about this the other day. We used to go out and club and dancing all the time. Now we have not in a while.
So anyway, so they're going to have a party, and I think it's on the 26th of October. And we're going to definitely try to go for that. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. So then we went to the Corning Museum of Glass, which is the biggest glass museum in the world?
If it's not, it should be. Because it just kept going and going and going.
And they had things from, like glass from, I think the earliest was about 1200 BC, something like that, which is crazy. And the like, you know, some of it was basic, but there was some of it like starting in like 12 to 1110 and then 400, 800 BC. It started getting pretty ornate actually, which is kind of wild to me.
To think about how much that goes into that.
Yeah, that's what, 2,000, 2,800 years ago, 3,000 years ago, that people were, for one, alive, right? It's just, we always think of ourselves like, we're lucky if we live to 100 or something, right? 80, 90, 100. And to think that 3,000 years ago, there were people that not only were living their lives, but also making glass, right? So
it was really cool.
It was really cool. And there was so much. We had like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we ran through it.
Originally, we were going to stop somewhere else, and then I made the executive decision to just go to one.
Yes.
And then
that was
my favorite. Can you name my favorite?
Your favorite?
Correct.
Kiki Smith.
Of course.
Yeah, there was some stuff from Kiki Smith there. Andrew loves Kiki Smith.
Correct.
And so there was stuff there.
I want to be Kiki Smith when I grow up.
So,
even though I'm middle-aged, even more so now.
Even more so. Yeah, after that birthday, right?
No, add another.
Add another. So yeah, so we did that, and that was amazing. And
We briefly looked into their demo. They said that if you get it, you can use your sticker for 2 days. And realistically, we probably should have done that.
we needed 2
If we
days.
didn't have to get back for the shop, we probably would have.
Yeah.
Because we ran through some of the rooms, and it would have been nice to spend more time. So we only got to see like just a little bit, really.
Yeah. So then after that, we went to Watkins Glen.
We beelined it.
We beelined it because they were supposed to close at 6. They said
At sunset.
at sunset. Well, the park said it closed at 6 on the map, on the thing. You know, when you look in maps, it tells you when they close. And then we got there and it said it closed at sunset. So we're like, oh, good, we have time. And I have been there before, but I didn't realize there were multiple different trails because we started walking this trail. I'm like, I don't remember this. And I'm like, oh, maybe I do, because some things look similar as we're walking through the gorge. And the trail that I'm used to goes out to a waterfall and you turn around and you come back. And that's what it is. So we're walking. Andrew's looking at his phone, and the map, it shows we're on a different trail, but it shows this makes a loop. And we're like, okay, so we're making a loop. So we keep walking, and we're taking pictures, and it's lovely. And there's waterfalls and land bridges, these beautiful stone bridges. And we're walking through, and it's starting to get dark, and we're like, okay, we're getting to the end. We're going to be at the end just in time. We'll walk over to the car, and once we hit the head of the trail again. Well, our maps were off. We were not in the location we thought we were in.
No.
And we were not making a loop. Well, we were kind of making a loop, but it was a very far loop across.
Usually there's a shuttle.
Yeah, there's usually a shuttle, but the shuttle was gone for the day. Well, it was done. There was no shuttle that day. And the loop that we made was across the gorge. Like you would have had to jump the gorge.
I don't know how.
You
have to climb up on something.
So we ended up
it's steep, y'all. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna go and cut up to the next trail. No, it's like 3 or 4 stories of sheer rock.
Yeah.
It's not like you just.
That water spent a lot of millennia cutting down through there.
Correct.
So, Boo-Hug is watching us, or Boo-Bug is watching us on Instagram. Thank you so much. So we had to turn around and walk back
through the dark.
And it was already sunset at that point, because we thought we were getting to the end just at sunset. Yes, we're going to make it. We'll get back to the car. No. So we walked back through in the dark.
It's fine for me.
I'm not great at seeing in the dark. I had my light.
So when we were walking, it was nice. You're just going down the steps, leisurely taking pictures, stopping, posing for pictures.
Right.
And then when we were trying to go back, we're like woofing it back up the stairs. I was like, I don't know if I'm built for this.
Yeah, it was all downhill on the way. And then the way coming back, which we didn't think we had to do, we saw people walking the other way. And we were like, okay, so they must have started at because there was 2 different starting points. And we're like, oh, they must have just started there and they're going to walk around. And then I'm like, they're taking the hard way. They're going uphill all the way. And we're going downhill all the way. Well, we had to do downhill and uphill. And I don't know what those people did that were going the other way. Either they had already completed it all. No one told us that you have to turn around. We're talking to people all along the way. And
I don't think some of them knew.
But they never came back. So I don't know how they got their way out. But yeah, so we were the last car in the parking lot. We were like, please don't close the park on us.
It was fine.
And then they didn't. There was no actually gate to close. So
no, it's fine.
Yeah. Marion said a geo wonder, that gorge. Yes,
it's really is. Cool.
Oh, and Cheryl is here. Hello, Cheryl. Says working late so I can enjoy 9 days off. So glad to both got a chance to get away. Yes, it's always stressful getting away, because in some ways for me, because we stop things generally here. and that's hard for a small business. But it was nice to get away. It was nice. Angela said you looked very happy.
We were.
We were. We had a good time. It was hard work getting back up the gorge, but other than that,
my legs were burning.
yeah,
They
still this
are.
morning they were burning. Amy, hey Amy, says chasing daylight on a hike giving me anxiety. I had the anxiety, Amy, because one, I couldn't remember if I locked the car. And so I was like, we had all of our stuff in the car, all my electronics in the car, all the stuff from the trip, our luggage, all that in the car.
They want to steal our dirty laundry.
Well, I was like, were they going to steal my laptop and my iPad? And
I don't bring that kind of stuff.
yeah, I had it because I thought I'd do some more work. I'm glad I had it because I did do some. But so the whole way on the trip, I'm like looking at my phone doing the Find Me app to see if my stuff's moving or if it's in the same location. And the thing that got me is I was going to lock the car on the car door. And I got out and I know I didn't do that. And I'm like, oh, I'll just lock it with the keys. And then I got sidetracked and I couldn't remember if I actually did it. And so the whole time I'm like rushing. And then I'm like, it's dark. There's no one out there. Who knows if anyone's in the parking lot? Then that was really on my mind. And then I was like, are we going to get a fine for parking too late after sunset? And then are they going to lock up the park and there's not going to be anyone there? They're going to send a hunting party after? Like,
it was fine.
It was fine, but my anxiety was, I was trying to keep it under cap, but it was a little bit wild. Susan says, people got lost hiking near Ligonier, found them in the early morning. At least they were found. That's good.
Who said that?
Susie.
Susie found them?
No, somebody did.
Oh, we don't get off the trail. That's what happened.
I know, right? Amanda's here. Hello, Amanda. Yeah. Anyone else I missed? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Dale's watching from work. Hello, Dale.
It was a nice, it was really beautiful. And I'm glad the weather worked out because, you know, the weather has been pretty wild lately, so we lucked out.
Yeah. So got home. We went to eat in Watkins Glen.
We went to the Thai Elephant
birthday
dinner part 2.
And that was delicious. Andrew's been hungering for some Thai.
Oh my gosh, I ate that. I did almost lick the plate.
Yeah. It was really good. So we had that.
Free.
And then we drove home. And that was about a 4-hour drive back home.
That was a pretty long drive.
And we got there at about 1 in the morning. And I was so tired. I fed the cats and I went right to bed, which at 1 in the morning is not normally my thing, but I was worn out.
I stayed up and did some work.
Somewhere in there, did I do that today? Oh yeah, today I got up. So if you've gotten any SL lots, I invoiced you today. If you had any requests, I think I invoiced you. So everyone check their invoices. You should have those out for the SL lots so far. And anything you've requested that I had in the spreadsheets, I think I got through everything. So everyone should have their invoices. So check your email, make sure you got those. And if there's anything missing or anything like that, let me know. I'm back to checking my email again. I wasn't checking it so much while we were away.
It's hard to do that.
It is hard to do that, especially when you're hanging out with people and you don't want to like ignore people. So
yeah, that's like so rude to be like somebody's talking to you.
Doing work, everybody.
And you just like check out.
Yeah. So that's that. And yeah, so we're back. How is everyone? How did you all do? Like I said, I know we have some AGB fam having a hard time in Florida right now.
Other parts of the South.
And other parts of the South. So our love and thoughts go out to y'all. And please do check in with us if you haven't. If you're out there watching, let us know how you're doing. Hopefully everybody is okay. I know some people are having a hard time, but people being okay, that's important. Yeah. So what else? What's going on with all of you out there? what's happening? Catch us up. What's been going on the last few days? I feel like we're so out of touch, everybody.
When we were getting ready for the live, I was like, I don't know how to do this anymore.
Yeah, Andrew was like, I don't know. We should just maybe not have it. I'm like, we got to hang out with our people.
I said, we'll just take another night off.
I'm like, no, we got to get back into it. Get back into it. My friends and family are in Florida, and they're both good. Last time I knew, good.
Yeah, we called my mom.
We checked in on Andrew's mom. Yep.
And I was getting a little bit nervous, not so much because of the storm, but because she started hearing something in the attic, and then she was talking about how she's going to get a gun and go up there and shoot it.
And we're like, please don't do that.
I was like, so this is how my brother dies.
Yeah, funny, not funny.
Well, you have to laugh at it or you'll cry, right?
Yeah, so yeah, she was on the line and everything was good, but she thought she heard with someone, and she's like, I'm going to get my shotgun. And I was like,
it doesn't work. I was like, maybe don't mess with it.
Don't be playing around with it. If it doesn't work, just set it aside. Put it back.
And then she's like, okay, I'm going to get my machete instead. Like, all right, well.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Get the machete. So, but she's in Orlando and she is doing fine. I guess Orlando did not get hit very much.
No. They're pretty good about that there.
Yeah, thankfully. So, what's everyone else? Michelle got thread 2 days ago and already did 13 rows. Nice.
Good.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. What's everyone else up to? Say hi, everybody. What are you doing out there? What's going on?
Yeah, what have y'all been up to? What do y'all have for dinner? That's what I'm concerned about.
We got some leftovers. We're probably going to have some leftovers.
I would say, but they were good, so.
Mix up some other stuff, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Not the noodles.
Huh? Not those noodles. The kids ate the noodles. Well, they threw them all over the floor. Hello, Vanessa says, hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Yes, it's a good one, right? Good day. Good day, everyone.
Yeah, we were super lucky to have pretty decent. The drive to Erie was a little bit rainy.
It was very rainy.
So that wasn't awesome,
but it wasn't too bad. It was rainy, but it was like got to have the windshield wipers on, not full, but like on constant, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like downpour the whole way. So that was good. And we had good food. And so what'd y'all do? What's going on? How come nobody's answering? Nobody wants to talk to us?
They're busy.
They must be busy. What are y'all busy doing?
I got some presents.
Did you get your present on the porch?
No.
Should be out there.
No. I'm not getting it right
You're
now.
not getting it now. He did get some presents,
Maybe
though.
when I go down later. My friends at the Metal Museum, they sent some stuff.
Nice.
So I got 3 books from them, which was really nice. They gave it to Desmond, who I saw in Providence. And what else did I get? We won the local exchange air freshener, which we probably should put in the car because it was getting a little bit whiffy.
Yeah.
I picked up a jeweler's bench, and the jeweler's bench kind of smelled funky.
Yeah, it did.
So, because I bought it off of the Facebook Marketplace, and you just never know, do you?
No.
So, but for the most part, that was nice. And then I got something else, but I can't remember.
Lena says it rained all day, and I did laundry. Going to Memorial tomorrow. Sunday is the sigil workshop with Laura Tempest Zakroff. Nice. This week was a beating, says Vanessa, in my quiet zone now.
That's cool.
Get in the quiet zone, right? It's good to have a quiet zone sometimes. And what else?
I got some books.
You got some books. Got some more books on the way.
I love books.
Yes.
And then I got some bulbs. You didn't see that.
Mm.
That was in that bag that was on the counter.
Mm.
So thank you for those. That was nice.
Nice. Oh, my
Have to
phone.
get out and plant things.
Yikes. My phone's going dead. I forgot to plug it in because the computer was off. Hold on, everybody. I know. Let me start up this computer. Get the phone plugged in here. Oh, I thought I was over further than normal, and that's why. There we go. Charging now. Charging now. And I made some earrings today.
That's exciting.
If everyone didn't see, I have a whole little stack of little earrings. I figured, sometimes we make earrings. A lot of times we make earrings and they're like, we make gemstone earrings and they're a little bit on the more expensive side. So I've been very feeling the carnelian and amber and tiger's eye lately, and I'm just sorting them here so I can show y'all. And so I was feeling it, and I was like, okay, let's make some earrings. And I made these at a lower price point. I made them for $18.
Nice.
And I brought them home to show if anybody wants any, but also I'm going to take them back because they're really for the store, I think. I might put some in the online store, but that won't be until after the sale because at $18, I can't do 25% off of those. So
how late does this sale go till?
Tonight. Maybe we'll extend it. I don't know.
We'll see.
Should we go into the weekend, everybody? I've been thinking about that. Maybe we'll extend it into the weekend. Anybody need a little extra time? I was going to put some more stuff in there too, and I didn't get to it because we were away. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. William, I really loved your earrings and bracelet. Thank you, Susan. I added one of my bracelets to the online store right now, and it is on sale. That was that apatite and chalcedony and andalusite bracelet that I did with citrine and vintage freshwater pearls. That I put in the online store today. Because I had it at the store for a little while, and people have been looking at it at the store, and a lot of people, oh, this is so nice, but it hasn't gone anywhere yet. So I moved it to the online store. We'll see. We'll see if it goes anywhere. Cheryl says, I think I abused the code enough this week, so thank you. You can keep going, Cheryl. It's all right. But thank you. We do appreciate it.
And help fund our birthday trip.
Yeah, I know. And we've spent more than we probably should have. So help us catch up.
The Corning Museum is actually kind of.
Yeah,
it's worth it, but
it is worth it. If we had we didn't get a full day out of it, so the Corning Museum for us was a little more expensive than we thought it was going to be, and for only having 2 hours to run through it,
yeah,
it was a little bit. It was a little hard.
$22 for admission per person.
Yeah. So while that's not a lot, it was more than we thought it was going to be.
It's worth it if you can take advantage of it. But
yeah, especially since you get a 2-day, and we can only take advantage of 1 day's worth.
And after our trip to Watkins Glen, my sticker was wore the heck out. So,
yeah, there was no going back for that.
No.
But
it was falling apart.
Susan says yes, extra time. Maybe we'll extend it a little bit and put some more in there. I don't know. What do you think? But yeah, so the sale is on at least till the end of tonight. That's 25% off. That's one of the highest we usually do. And we did that for Andrew's birthday, like I said, or like he said, to help us take this trip. And
but also like a little thank you to all of you out there.
Yeah, too. It was kind of a gift to everyone out there too.
I mean, it's not like that good of a gift because you still have to spend money to get anything, but savings is savings, right?
Right. And I think there's a lot of good stuff in our online store, honestly.
You know what? I want an antique store now.
You want an antique store? Oh my goodness.
Basically, clear stuff out of our house.
Right. Oh boy. Suzanne is back from dinner. Hello, Suzanne.
Maybe I
Thank you
can
for
do
joining
a
us.
pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop. Let's do it. Let's do a pop-up antique shop.
Jora, let me go and borrow your space for a while.
I know, right? So, yeah, we are working hard at getting things together. Back at it again. I was at the store today, bright and early, and I worked on some earrings. I'm going to show you those. I did a little reel about the earrings. In case you didn't see that, check that out. These earrings are only $18 each. So if anyone's interested in a little gift or something, I did them because the stones, the amber, I feel like there's an energy going on right now. And for some people, the energy has been good, and some people, the energy has been not so good. And so the combination of the amber, the carnelian, and the tiger's eye is really about grounding and trying to make sure that any bad energy comes in, goes out as good energy. It gets transmuted into good energy and grounds you and brings in goodness. And, any energy that's coming around right now, really want it to be good energy flowing around. And so that's what these stones together and separately all kind of do.
I don't know if I believe in good and bad energy, really. I think it's just energy.
Well, and it's how we use it and what,
I kind of feel like there's entropy and the opposite of that. What's the opposite?
I don't know.
It's the go and the stop.
Go and the stop.
And like what's good for the spider is not good for the fly. So I kind of feel like when we look at these things, it's good to, it's good to take stock. And when we feel like there's something negative in our lives, we use that as an opportunity to grow and learn. And so at least that's what I've been doing. But then again, what does that mean? Nothing. I mean, it gets means something to somebody. But
Vanessa says, I need some good energy.
But like, what is, like, for what? Do you want, like, happiness? Are you happy? Do you want to have, like, I don't know. Because I just think that we have opportunities all around us. And, that was really important for me because there was a time when I was just like, how come all this bad stuff is happening to me? And then I realized it wasn't like nice, some of the stuff that was happening, but I think it also was like a teacher to tell me to slow down in life and, not abuse myself and, take more time and spend more time with loved ones and friends. And so I think that, it's one of those things. It's just all about shifting and reframing your perspective.
Wise words from Andrew.
Maybe. But it's kind of the thing of, like, for me, one of my breakthroughs was to acknowledge that my feelings were teachers and that they tell me not only about what's happening around me, but how I react to things too. And so it was very helpful for me because then, like, when you get angry, people like, that's bad. Anger is bad. But what if you use that anger to start a revolution? And then you have freedom for 500 years for people, I think it's one of those things like, they teach us what we need to learn. And so, sadness is not necessarily like, it's to degrees, right? Everything is a spectrum.
Right.
So if you
and it depends who's looking at what. Like you said, the spider and the fly. What's good for the spider is not for the fly. In the fly's point of view, that may not be great.
Correct.
Spider's point of view, that's That's great.
It says I'm gonna eat and feed my babies.
From
soon.
our point of view, it's nature, and that's what happens.
But we're also part of nature.
Right.
You know, I think a lot of times people, when they think about that, they think they're separate, but really we're just another facet of everything.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Suzanne says, I want energy to make the storms go away.
Yeah. I mean, there are things in our lives that we want to have to protect our loved ones. I think that's another thing. It's like, what does that mean? Like, we want the storm to stop, but that's because we care about people, and we care about our lives and the good, like what we've been building. And I think when we think about it in that way, that's an opportunity to find gratitude for having those things that you care about. Like, you want to protect something, that means you care about something, and it's not just like, burn it to the ground,
Marion says, anger is not bad if directed to make things better.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things.
But there's always going to be someone telling you that your anger is bad because they don't maybe want the things that you want to be better.
Mm-hmm. But also, I think, like, anger is one of those things where we're told that that's bad because a lot of times, it's that's what we're kind of conditioned towards, that that it's a sin or whatever. But I think that is something where we can learn and grow from that. And if we learn from something, it can't be bad.
Marion
right?
says that is their problem.
What?
That is their problem.
About them trying to control.
Well, if they don't like what you're doing.
Well, that's the other thing. So the other thing that I realized is there is control. And sometimes that's where a lot of conflict comes from, is people trying to control other people.
It's true.
And, it's one of those things where, I don't know, I just kind of feel like we get to a point in our lives where there's all these influences around us and they're trying to control. And it's just, I don't know. Y'all probably didn't want to know about this tonight.
Who knows what we always get into, right, y'all?
Yeah, you never know.
We just chat, and who knows where things take us. But it's always, I think it's good to see other points of view.
Sure.
Right?
And I think that's also a nice thing because none of us has all the answers.
No.
So it's nice to be able to, learn from each other.
Right. And how we think and how everyone else thinks. And, that's how we come together, is by learning about each other and how we think and figuring out what works for this person and what works for me. And
yeah, because sometimes you can learn how to, you look at somebody else and see their life, and you can maybe save yourself some heartache or trouble or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or get into trouble. I don't know.
Don't get into trouble, everybody.
Unless it's a good kind of
Good trouble. Good trouble. Marion says, I do have some answers.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say something, but I won't be too sassy.
She went there. That's all right.
Well, as long as she knows, she felt it. I was going to say, except for Marianne.
Marianne, she's got answers.
Hey, we started listening to Guardian Idlewild.
We did. That was what I listened to. Well, we listened to. I listened to. Andrew was drifting in and out of it.
That's not bad enough.
Yeah, I was listening to that to keep myself going on the way home last night. So I forget which one we're on. Is it book 3?
Yeah, we're not very far.
Chapter 12.
Though basically they just run from that dude.
Yeah, they run from the sheriff or the deputy.
Somebody is
the deputy.
Their leg falls asleep. Or how
Gertie.
Different ways that she can, what's her face, can get shamed.
Right.
Half naked or like foot in a toilet.
Yeah. So
that's what that book is.
Yeah.
What did we learn? Don't stick your foot in the toilet.
Don't come out of the ceiling and fall
Don't
in the
ruin
sink.
it for them, William. Don't pretend.
Marion says just 24 more then.
I know.
I
But
know.
they're not all. Yeah, I don't know.
She keeps talking about, like in this one, she keeps talking about how she's going to get kicked out of the town or get relocated. And I'm like, there are 24 books. There, you are getting relocated. Maybe she does. We don't know. Maybe she goes somewhere else. Lena says philosophy separates types of happiness: hedonism, life satisfaction, emotional state, or a hybrid. Hard to talk about happiness without agreeing on a meaning.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like most things. If you don't have a point of reference, then that's where miscommunications happen.
Yeah. Suzanne says, what series is this?
It's the Louisiana Long Shot.
Misfortune, Louisiana Long Shot series.
Jana de Leon.
They're fun. They're fun. We started them in the book club.
Yeah. Sally recommended it, and at first I was like, I don't know about this, because I was feeling a highbrow. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm listening about witches and having the sexy time in the library,
right?
So I can't be a judge of this and judge of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, is there magic? Because if there's not magic in it, then I'm not interested. And then it's just really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And you know what still catches me off guard is when they talk about Gertie and Idabelle, because I'm picturing my cats now.
Yeah, I know.
And so
it's we named our cats Gertie and Idabelle after these characters because they are characters, and now Gertie and Idabelle have taken on their own personalities. And they have their own, and so now I'm like, does it fit still? Do they still fit?
Yeah, they're still.
He says they still fit.
For now, at least.
Marion says I could answer that, but I won't. Yeah,
What?
don't. About if she stays there or doesn't.
Ooh, don't pre-tell.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
William won't remember, but I will.
I know. I won't remember. I won't remember at all.
You remembered quite a bit from the one.
Yeah, I guess so. I do like these. I like these books.
Yeah, they're fun.
Mm-hmm.
They're not serious. You don't have to be all like, sometimes I feel like some of those books I have to like make a chart. I was like, I don't know who this is about.
I know.
This is somebody's cousin who is in it for 2 minutes, and they went into the backstory of this cousin, and you're going to learn all about this cousin, and it don't have nothing to do with nothing. This
one, at least when they introduce a character, they usually introduce them pretty good in that book.
Mm-hmm.
At least so far. Like, you get to know the character, they talk about them, they bring it back over and over, so you kind of remember it. Mm-hmm. Remember them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. There are some things, but all in all, I like them. Like, I don't like
how they're gonna have 24 books though.
I know.
Like, imagine being in a town of like 10 people, and there's 24 murders.
I know.
You just have to keep bringing people in, I guess. I don't know.
Sometimes in the thing I don't like, sometimes she makes fun of people and she calls people's names, and I don't like the way that they handle that. I don't think that's necessarily right. It's like cheap shots, and I don't like that. But other than that, I think they're pretty good books. I do enjoy them. Excuse me. 27 total books.
Well, we've got a couple more to go. We only listen to them when we're together, and it's usually on a road trip. Usually we talk about business, but I think we were both a little bit ready for a break.
Yeah.
So
we just kind of...
So we listened to the audiobook instead.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I finished the one, that AJ Slatter book that I'm on. I kind of feel like some of her books, they leave you and you're like, so what's going to happen next? And you don't know.
You mean like there's no other book, or you have to wait a long time?
Like these on there's no more.
Oh.
So they're like, oh, and then they may get together, or they may not.
They may not.
So they kind of they'll go over to a party and dance, and that's it.
I don't know.
And then you're like, do they get hooked up? What? They're going to stick together?
They're going to stick together.
Well, we just gonna have to guess about it.
Hopefully they stick together, right? Maybe not, man. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It's all relative, I guess.
Right.
What's
Whoops.
good for the spider is bad for the fly.
So what else has everyone been doing? What's going on out in the world? Anything to report, everybody? Have you all been working on things? I see some of you have been posting in the Design Challenges group. Cheryl made something with one of my pendants.
That was good.
That looked really good. I think it was Susan Surreal was making some necklaces and posted those. They looked really good. I liked the one I liked a lot. It was like my kind of style. So that's what I saw, at least here recently. I wasn't much in the group today. I had some people come into the store today. Our friends of Charlie's came in.
Nice.
Charlie is apparently flying right now.
Where?
Hawaii.
Again?
I know. I was like, again? Here I'm telling her business, but
that's fine.
yeah, so she couldn't come in to pick up her stuff. So she sent her friend in, and her friend is working with Craftwork Studios as well, and doing a little polymer clay pumpkin class.
Oh, good.
So, but her friend also does stained glass, and so she's kind of dipping her toe. I guess she taught in college, and she's dipping her toe into teaching again and starting with a simple polymer clay because it's better than starting like with fire and cutting glass.
Sure.
So she's doing that. And we were talking about us possibly doing things at Craftworks soon too. And we're going to be at Craftworks tomorrow to set up a little info booth.
Probably William.
Probably me. Maybe both of us. Who knows? Andrew's not feeling it.
Maybe ask me after dinner.
But that's from 4 to 9, I think, tomorrow. So we're going to go over and do that. And we thank Amy for giving us the space over there.
That's real kind of her.
So she's just giving us a table over there, and we can set some stuff out, and maybe we'll take some trays of beads and just to show people what we do. She said it's like crazy in out. So she doesn't think that a demo would be necessarily a good thing. The people
like my kind of demo.
Like what?
Make and
take fast. Maybe you can. I can't do that fast stuff.
I don't know. I have to think about it. That's the thing is we only found out this afternoon. Like we had kind of knew about it for a while that it could happen.
Yeah.
But
we only got offered the table about a day ago. Or 2 days ago.
We haven't had time to like really think about what to do.
No, we didn't know. I just found out how big the table is and where it's going to be and all that kind of stuff and more information today. So, yeah, it's kind of off the cuff. So we'll see what we get.
I figure whatever is whatever.
Yeah.
That's another like philosophy for y'all.
Whatever is whatever. Suzanne upcycled a sweatshirt. Nice. Marianne's been reading Canadian mystery authors.
That's cool. I got a Canadian poet for that enamel art jewelry, which I also have to do before November. I'll worry about it next month. And that happens in a couple days.
Yeah, I know. End of the month, beginning of the month, always a stressful time for me. Reading, watching a new to me YouTube channel and playing games, said Marianne a long time ago about what she was doing. I don't think I read that out. So that's good. And let's see. Lennis is working on an autumn carnelian necklace, but the focal broke, so I had to fix it first. Oh no.
The polymer one?
Polymer?
I think I saw that.
And then I had another woman come in the store today. And she is from pretty much the area our store is in. She grew up there. Her parents were there. And she said she gets her hair done in the area, and she drives by and she saw our store and she didn't know what we did. And so she came in and we just got to chit-chatting and talking about her family and the Helsel family who owned the store before us, who originally had the building. And
She knew him.
she didn't know them, but she knew people who did. And her family was from Germany and Austria. Mom and dad, I think her dad was German, her mom was Austrian. Yeah, they do. And so, but we just got to chit-chatting. So it was nice to see more people in the store.
You know, I think that it's one of those things. I really do think that it's kind of like we're starting our store over again.
We are.
And it's nice, but you know what? It took us a long time for us to train people to know what we were here.
Yeah.
And so it's just going to be another time of that.
Yep. Michelle says, I need to look for new displays for my jewelry for the beach.
Is that the one that got burned up?
Yeah. So, yeah, new displays. That can be fun, though, right? That can be fun.
It's even more fun now because I can make whatever I want.
He says, I can make whatever.
You know, I think so that's one of the things I used to get so stressed out about that. And then now I'm like, well, I have a laser. I can do this. I can do that.
Nice.
Just have time, though. That's the big thing.
Yeah, the time is the thing, right? Time is the thing, everybody. I'm going to flip the camera around. And we're going to take a look at a few things. Some of my earrings that I made. How about that? Let's see here. They do all these upgrades to this program. They still have never made it easier to flip the camera around. I'm like, why?
It's getting to the point where I'm just kind of like, If it's just me sharing to YouTube and one sharing to Facebook, I can do that.
Well, I had to, they tried to double our plan amount, and I had to cut that back today. I was like, this is not worth
$70 or whatever.
80, it double our money, like 80 some dollars a month just for sharing to a few extra places.
Yeah, no.
So that got cut. Trying to save the money where we can.
There's a lot of stuff like that I was talking to somebody else about this, and they were, it's just one of those things. Like you have to be on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is one of the pairs of earrings. I made this with some check glass. I added some check glass in here. This is it's like the wrong color. And is it after? No, it's not after 9. So my screen is right. So I made this with some of this lovely new check glass that we have. And then the tiger eye beads and then the carnelian. And these are on silver ear wires. I went with silver today. That's what I had. So I went with that. And I really I was like looking for gold. And I was like, I don't have enough gold to make as many as I want. And then I started with the silver. I'm like, oh, I actually really like this. I'm a silver person anyway, generally. So I made those. And then I made this pair. And these are the tiger eye squares, the faceted squares. I think we have some of these in the online store. If you haven't grabbed them already, you have some of those in the online store. These are Lucerna bicones. Look how they glow. Like people look down, I think, sometimes on the Lucerna bicones because they're like $2 a strand.
So they're like, that's too affordable.
It's too affordable. They must not be good for anything.
Yeah, so
but
weird.
I know, and we get that sometimes. It's like, oh, I couldn't possibly use those. And I'm like, but
and
look.
We have a tassel on.
I know, right? But look how they glow in here and really combine really well, I think, with those. So those are those. I made this design, and then I was trying to think of new designs to make because I wanted to make 8 different pairs. And I didn't even realize that at the beginning and at the end, I made the same design with these. So I made 2 of that one pair. And then I wanted to do just a stack of amber. We have this amber in the online store as well. These are the amber chip bags, the Lithuanian amber chips, and they are available in the online store for the 25% off right now. And they are just, I just stack them up, you know, kind of like you do. What are those rock stacks that you see sometimes? The cairns. So I stacked them up here, gave them a little.
I used to make those all the time at times.
Yeah, and just kind of gave them a little bit of movement. And there's a pair of just amber earrings, right? And then I made these. These I think were the first pair I made. I had this idea. I wanted to make this kind of, which is another kind of cairn look with the rock sticking out a little further. So I made these ones. This one has all 3. This is one of the few that has, I think the only one that has all 3 of the stones I've been really loving right now. It's the golden tiger eye, the amber, and the carnelian, and then tiger eye up here again. So this one is the only one that had all 3. That was the first one I started with, and I wanted to combine them all. So I did that one, and then this one. If y'all remember our antler and bone show, we had these brass spacer beads as well in there. And I am so smitten with these. I use them in my bracelet that I made, which I should have brought the bracelet up too. And I love them. They're just such a nice, blocky, kind of metallic. I love that metal look. And it's just such a beautiful look, I think, with all of these. So those, I only had these ones. I took the rest of that stuff to the cottage. So I only had a few of these pulled for myself when I was making that bracelet. So I found those at the store, and I added those in with the Lucerna bicones, the carnelian, and the tiger eye. And I think they're just really nice. So if you didn't see that during the bone show, the bone and antler, we still have some of those. And we have one strand of those spacers that we sold by the strand, and they were different than these. They were like open. They had a big hole, and then these ones we sold individually. So, but I think they look so good.
I kind of want to do. I was gonna do random lots, but I kind of want to do a total request live.
You want to do a total request live tonight?
A random total request live.
Random total request live.
So start naming things if you're interested.
Okay, so we had a few lots prepared. Mm-hmm. So I'll show you some of those, but we're gonna switch this over a little bit to a total request live, y'all. So we're gonna see what we've got here. Yeah, let's amp it up tonight a little bit.
We'll see.
Andrew's like,
tired. We're hungry.
Marion says more like an inukshuk. I don't know what that is or what that was referring to. Oh, maybe the cairns, these? I don't know what an inukshuk is, so maybe that's what you're talking about. And then I made these ones. Yeah, so total request live, everybody. If you've got any requests that you're looking for, put them in the comments. Let us know. Andrew's going to search his stash here at the house for them. Normally we do this from the cottage, but we've got some good stuff here.
Yeah, I'm going to start kind of clearing some of this out. I'm getting a little bit claustrophobic.
I hear that. And
you have space around you. I made space for you.
I made this space too.
And
I put those lots of it.
Like this.
He's
surrounding.
I know. And then these. Stone cairn from like north of 60. I don't know what that means. Stone cairn from north of 60.
Dale says topaz, peridot, emerald. Was that for the request?
Yes.
More bumpy textured pearl strands. I have to think about that, but probably no. The request is pretty easy tonight. No,
Yeah,
no, no.
The bumpy texture pearl strands. I thought we had one of those, but it's at the cottage.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't-
we shouldn't do a total request live.
He's going to disappoint everybody.
Maybe we'll, if you tell us, then we'll look. Because I don't know. I know a lot of stuff's at the cottage.
Yeah. I thought I had another strand of the bumpy texture pearls.
There's
But-
a bunch of strands of pearls at the cottage,
I know.
but not here.
Not here. Not here. But I can look for those for you, Cheryl. See if we've got any more. You mean with the tiny little bumps on them, right? Yeah.
The nubbins.
Cheryl says, do you have anything orange? Is that
We
easier?
do have orange.
We've got orange.
I have orange.
Amanda said black moons and stars.
I may have that. I'm easier with colors.
He can pull out the colors.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see, he says. We'll see. I don't know why I was thinking, because I was thinking, I don't know why this strand of bumpy pearls didn't sell. And I'll have to take a look. Maybe I'll run up to the cottage tonight. And what else? So these are my earrings, which you can't see because I moved them all off the camera.
Perfect.
I know. And one of the pairs already sold out there. Thank you so much. You know who you are.
Nice.
You know who you are.
Good job.
Amanda says anything black or bronze colored.
We had a lot of black on the last Friday. So lots of total requests live.
On what?
I don't know what I'm saying.
I was like,
Looking.
what are you saying?
Lots of black. We have lots of black. That's what I was saying.
Lots of black. What did we have for black?
Lots of onyx.
Oh, we did have a lot of onyx one day.
Gilbert, he's trying to get in here so bad.
I know.
He says, help me.
Help me. Okay, so while Andrew is looking for these colors, orange, black colored stars. Huh?
I wanted to show tonight.
You have what?
Maybe a couple different mixes.
Mixes? Y'all interested in some mixes? Andrew's been, whoop, there goes my light. Andrew's been working on a few little mixes.
Mm-hmm. Trying.
Suzanne says, William paying my invoice tomorrow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Here, let's start with the lots that we did have. We had a few together.
What is that lot?
This is these ones.
52.
Yeah, and it ended at 57. We have here.
Okay.
I numbered them for you in case you want to do it that way. Mixes are life, says Cheryl.
Oh, I got some good ones if you like that.
Yeah, he does. Okay.
You know what? I don't have any little bags.
Yeah, we're out of baggies here, and I didn't bring any home from the store or stop at the cottage.
There's that baggies up at the top there, little ones.
Up at the what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, delightful. I just manifested that, y'all.
Look at that. There's another one, too.
Okay. I'm focusing on a triangle. A triangle.
A triangle? I thought we had a triangle.
Are you manifesting with me, everybody?
Everybody manifest a triangle for
We
Andrew.
do that. If we're going to do group manifestation, let's do more than just a triangle.
Let's riches.
I know. Let's manifest that million.
I know. Let's manifest millions so that we can
Have all the triangles.
have all the triangles and not have to panic all the time.
Wow. I don't know if that's going to help you.
I like that talk.
Manifested.
He got it. Triangle showed up. Amy's asking for dichroic glass.
Okay, what kind? You want pendant? You want partisan?
Oh, Gilbert. The cats are they want our attention so
They
bad.
want your attention so bad. They don't want nothing to do with me.
No?
No. And you know, I'm okay with it right now.
Oh.
We're good with our space. Cause yeah, they were kind of acting up, and I was like,
When we got home last night, they were on edge.
y'all need to stop scratching the carpet.
I was like, what happened to our poor cats? They're so on edge. But there have been, like right now, there's a stadium, like an announcer that you can hear.
He's been doing that all week.
And then we've had a house getting a roof put on. So I think without us around, they just got a little bit too afraid.
And they go act wild.
And they got wild. All right. You all know how this works, right? Take down the lot number. Send that lot number to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. Cinnamon wants to manifest Barnaby.
She's too thirsty.
Barnaby, he's been coughing a lot because the weather is changing. So every time the weather really changes like this, he gets his little problems.
Mm-hmm. He'll be fine.
Any miscellaneous furnace glass beads? Asked Cheryl. Vanessa asked for African or Nepalese beads. This is SL52. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these check glass beads.
Hey, did y'all see the furnace or the Nepalese beads the other night? I had lots of Nepalese beads.
Where?
The repousse with the black beads.
In the SL?
Lots.
They are right there in that bag.
Yeah, so lots of stuff. If you didn't watch that video.
Did you miss that video?
Unless you got them all, then never mind.
Yeah. Maybe we'll dig them out and take a look at the lots again if you missed that. Quartz, pearls, or hearts, says Susan.
What, huh?
Quartz, pearls, hearts. Quartz, pearls, hearts.
Pearls,
Hearts.
Maybe.
Amanda seconds the hearts.
Oh, y'all getting ready for Valentine's Day?
I know, right? SL52 are these. There are 6 lots of these available. Only $3 a lot for this beautiful check glass. I love these. I think these would go really well with some of this carnelian. If you're into the carnelian and stuff like me, these would go really well mixed in with the amber, carnelian, tiger eye kind of look. Susie says, quite the gentleman. Barnaby.
That's good.
He's a good boy. That's my buddy. He is very charming. Very, very charming. All right, so that's SL52. SL53. $3.50 each. These are really nice lots. These are check glass lots. We got some check glass for you. Let's start out. These are these. Whoa!
What are you doing?
Just, balancing everything. We got these. These are 12.5 millimeter faceted rounds in check glass, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them for $3.50 only. That's probably more than a whole strand. For $3.50, these are not usually $3.50. These strands, I remember we had some of these strands in the store. They were more than that. They were like $6 or $6.50 for a strand. We sold some SL50. We sold an SL52 and an SL53. Okay. Thank you so much. So you never know. At only $3.50 a lot. That's a nice little.
I think that's affordable.
That's very affordable, I think.
When we strand it up, it costs more.
Yeah.
We need to find a new strander who wants to just string beads all day.
And hopefully be paid in beads. That'd be even better. You want to strand beads and then get paid in beads?
I know some people who do that. They have like these workshops of these ladies who string beads in their car in between pickup of their kids. So what do we have? Heart quartz.
Hearts, quartz, pearls, furnace glass, African Nepalese, dichroic glass,
Orange.
bronze black colored, stars, orange, black moons.
We'll see which we can do you for. What can I do for you? Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
Lena says yes, but the shipping would be cost prohibitive. I don't know. You can get 70 pounds in a priority mailbox.
What were we doing?
The stringing beads and working for beads. Now these.
We'll just make a point to go visit then.
Right.
Load up.
Load up. These are super pretty. We had these. They did not last long when we had them. Adele says quartz, peridot, topaz, emerald.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
I have some peridot. No emerald. No topaz. Maybe quartz. I always have quartz. Who am I kidding?
I know, right? So there are only 2 of these lots available. SL54. Look at them glow. They've got that inner glow. You know what? I was at the when we were at the Corning Museum, I took a picture, something was talking about they titled their piece, I think, Inner Glow, and I was like, I have to, because I say that all the time. So I got a picture of it.
There was a lot of stuff that had inner glow. You know what I also like? You know that tulip piece? It's like shaped like a fan, and it was all that Pas de Verre.
Tulip piece shaped like a fan. I don't know if
by a Japanese artist.
I don't know if I did see the Pas de Verre though. I was like, Andrew probably loves this one.
Of course.
Right?
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
I already.
Both of these have sold. Thank you so much, everybody.
I went ahead of him a little bit in some of the parts.
Yeah, he went ahead. I even missed some of it because I really wanted to see the Roman and ancient stuff.
Yeah, and then you didn't follow me, and you were over there in the land of cut crystal. Or no, I went to cut.
You went to cut crystal. I skipped the cut crystal completely.
Cut crystal was so cool.
I completely skipped it.
It went into this other background, and I went through all that stuff.
Because when you were doing that, I was into they had a whole section on African beads.
I went to there too.
Yeah, you almost skipped it till I told you about it.
I know, but that's because I was going to try to keep up with Jones.
Lena says, haha, I'll do it.
Okay.
Careful what you ask for.
Oh, don't say it like that.
He's like, all right.
Hooray.
Hooray. I know.
Beads for beads.
Beads for beads. I like that talk. All right. So next up, we have these little disc coin beads, but they're drilled at the top. And they dangle. These are great for charms or earrings. Dangle off of a necklace, dangle them off of chain, wire wrap up a chain. Real good with these, like Andrew used to do his caterpillar bracelets. I bet that'd be pretty. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these. There are 7 of them available. Only $3.50. What? And these, if you got the last ones, I think these would go. Some of these are purple, more purple, and some of them are more of the bronzy. You're gonna get a mix. It's just gonna be a random mix. But if you got these ones, look, it's the same thing, or close to it anyway. Check that out. So that's SL55. 7 of them available, $3.50 each only. And the SL54s, though, did sell out. So too late for those if you missed out on those. But these are, I believe, 12 millimeter. Yeah, these are 12 millimeter by about 4.5 millimeter thick. We have 7 of them totally available. We've sold 2 so far. So that's 5 of them left. And they are really, really pretty. Like I said, You're going to get a mix. We have a mix here of them. We have enough to make 7 lots of 12 at $3.50 each.
What are people saying?
No, anyone else got any more suggestions for Andrew to find for y'all?
I don't know if I can find it or not, but I'll try hard.
He's looking hard. Now these, what are these called? A
A turd?
turbine, 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 a
I was
turd,
like, what you doing?
turd.
Talk. It's not turd chocolate clock.
No, turbine beads. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think 14, maybe 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You get 15 of them for only $5.50. There's only one of these lots available. They're a beautiful kind of bronzy color. Those of you looking for some bronzy stuff out there, right? They're kind of ambery bronze. They got a clear center, that clear crystal look. SL56. One lot available only, $5.50. Let me get you the size on these. These are, whoops, 10 by 11. 11 and a half.
Really cool if we were into this sport.
10 by 11 and a half. I think these are so pretty.
Because you can hear it from the house, like they're talking in your ear.
I know.
Because we're up on the valley, and the sound travels up. I would never thought. I guess that makes sense because I used to live in on the 14th floor of an old building, and or it was really the 13th floor, but they called it the 14th floor.
Yeah.
And then yeah,
that one is sold. Thank you so much, everybody.
and I could hear people talking on the street.
Sound travels up, I guess. That's weird, huh?
Like a bowl.
All right. SL57. These are vintage, right? Or antique?
They're old.
They're old. Between vintage and antique, somewhere in there. And these are these little flowers in this kind of turquoisey color with the gold. And they have the hole like a button.
Like a button.
Button. So the hole goes that way in these. There are 9 lots of these available. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 of these for $2.50. And they are about 9 millimeters by about 5 millimeters. 9 by 5. I don't have my penny, do I?
How will anybody know?
How will there's the penny hiding under the light. There you go, everybody. Nobody told me I didn't have my penny. SL57, only $2.50. 9 of them available. We've sold 1, so 8 more are available. Again, these are vintage or antique check glass little flower buttons. I know a lot of people ask us for the little flowers, and so here's your chance to get the little flowers. Another one has sold. Thank you so much. Look at those. So fun. So cute. You'll probably never see those anywhere else.
Yeah, you won't.
Andrew's like, you won't. These are old.
Mm-hmm.
Got.
Did you show them what it looked like when it's all strung up?
No, I shouldn't. So if you get these and you string them up all together, we were taking them off the strand because we got the strand of them.
So that one person didn't get it all.
Yeah, we wanted to share the love. This is what they can look like together. Of course, I got a cat hair on there.
Of course.
But look how they can sit together like that. So you can make if you use these in chunks down down a necklace or on a bracelet, look how nice that would be. That'd be pretty cool. Don't fall off the end. Or you can use them if you wire wrap them. Whoops. You can wire wrap them and dangle them from chain. Little flower drops, earrings. But I think they look so cool together like that when you put them together. So you're getting, what did I say, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So yours would look something like, let's see if we start here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You would look something like this. You get that much together. And that'd be cute if you did that on a necklace as a little block of flowers, right? Little block of flowers together. And somebody just requested all 9. We have 7 of them for you. So thank you so much. Those are all gone.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah, that one, we considered doing it as the full strand, but we wanted to share it as much as we could. So thank you. Somebody grabbed most of it. We appreciate that.
Alright. Do you have everything?
That's where I'm at.
Here are these.
What you got for me?
And then you have a bowl over there or a dish or something?
I have one of Harry's dishes here.
Did that one sell?
I don't know if this one's sold. Let me make sure.
Because I don't want to accidentally break it.
Break somebody's.
Not that we're gonna do. You're
Not
gonna,
getting wild with
roll
it.
around on the ground with it, but
Let's see here. MHW. Let me check. MHW29. No, surprisingly, it did not. It's a beautiful bowl, everybody. I don't know. Move this up a little bit.
I never know sometimes.
I know. Look at that. Look at this piece of beautiful work. Only $22. I shouldn't push it too hard right now because I need to use it. But this was the lot number if anybody's interested. MHW29, bowl from Harry Wood. All right. So the next one, you know, our bead blends are. Oh, do you have the marker?
In theory.
I have no marker up here.
There's some around here. Hold on. I was looking for it and then I couldn't find it.
I think I took both of them downstairs.
In theory, I brought some both up.
I thought you did.
Well, that's how my brain works today. Where is everybody eating tonight?
Andrew's hungry. Can tell. Can tell. What are you all eating? What'd you have, Suzanne? I know you got back from dinner, so I know you ate. What's everybody eating?
Standing up without propping myself up.
Oh,
Start today.
Those sore muscles from all that.
I know. Because
I almost fell getting out of bed because I stood up and then my calves almost gave out.
Birdie,
I know. I stood up, my calves almost gave out. My thighs are okay. It was my calves.
Going up and down those stairs.
Those stairs at the gorge were steep, and there were many of them. So, just to tell you, just to begin in the gorge, it starts with 180 stairs. That's them.
I don't know if these will work.
Okay, let's see. Well, this is a bead blend. That works. $12 a bead blend. So 180 stairs just to get down into the gorge. And of course, unbeknownst to us, we had to climb those 180 stairs to get back out.
Yeah.
And then the whole time you're going downstairs, and down slight ramps, and there are stairs that are built into the side of the wall that they've carved out. And there's a spiral stair, and there's a kind of a cave-like stair, and it was a lot of stairs, y'all. It was a lot of stairs. And so we're not used to that.
Well, I'm not anymore. Because when I got the gout, I kind of lost all my steam, you know?
Yeah. I don't know how many of each of these there are, so just keep claiming, everybody, and we'll make as many as we can. But I'm gonna dump this out. So you get a baggie like this. These are 2x3 bags of the luxury bead blends, SL58. Somebody's already claimed one. They haven't even seen it yet. Thank you so much. Susan says, for many years I worked on the 14th floor of an office tower, which was really the 13th floor. Yeah, they do that to avoid the number 13, right? Suzanne had, quote, meatballs and pasta, fake meatballs and pasta.
Okay.
Nice. I would love meatballs and pasta. That sounds really good. We do have some pasta tonight from my leftovers. Marianne had Caesar salad. That sounds good too. And then Susan had salad with some homegrown potatoes, diced chicks patty, and kale. Nice. So this is what SL58. Let me try and dump this in here without them going everywhere. No. I kept the baggies separate so they could see what they're getting. Susan says, Suzanne, that sounds awesome. I was going to say, Susan, that sounds awesome. Salad, homegrown potatoes, fake chicken patty, and kale. Sounds good.
Great.
I know. Lennis had lunch, dinner, or Linner Dunch. Linner Dunch.
What's Linner Dunch?
Lunch and dinner, or dinner and lunch. Pizza slice and salad.
Is there not a real word for that?
You got brunch, but we don't got the
Linter.
Linter. Linner.
Scepter.
Right.
I don't know. Sepner.
Oh, Suzanne says, Sandra, how are you? Sandra, are you here, Sandra?
The Carolinas got hit a lot.
Yeah, are you okay? I know some parts of North Carolina got really hit.
One of my friends was posting about it, and they're stuck in their house.
It's crazy. So this is the one, the mix. Look at these beautiful. They're like the cobalt blue, but with almost like they have a purple metallic on them. And some of these. What is this called? What is this stone?
What?
What stone is that?
That's the Aquaterra Jasper.
Aquaterra Jasper. And then you've got some of these kind of, sorry, sneeze, everyone. I love these kind of matte, almost satin-looking crystals that are in here. And then you've got some of these beautiful kind of AB beads. Lovely pearls in there. Just a beautiful mix in shades of purple and blue. These are really pretty. I just keep looking. I haven't seen these yet, everybody. Andrew's he just literally made these, so I'm looking at them new as you are. That's why I don't know everything that's in them. I'm like, this is this, and this is very fresh. So you get.
And I'm not making a lot of any of them, so.
No, there's probably like maybe 5 of these at most. So this is SL58, only $12. And this is a beautiful, it looks so much better in person than it does on the camera. I'm just telling you. Like, it looks so luxe in person. And I don't know what to do to show you that. I don't know if the light is too much. Sometimes the light is too much. But they look good. These are some nice crystals, check glass. So that is SL58 with the cobalt blue and purple. Next one coming. Let me put this back in. Remember, this bull from Harry Wood is still available. MHW29. Throw that in there while we're waiting. Cheryl says they'd look great wire wrapped as a cha-cha bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. All right. And we have SL59 coming up. This is another beautiful mix that Andrew has just put together.
I keep finding stuff to pick out though. Some of them.
Put too much in there.
I am. Sometimes my colors go off, and then I didn't see that there is a strand that looked black, but it just had an AB finish on it, and it was red.
Oh.
So I had to put all that on.
This one, there are even fewer of. There might be like 3 of these.
Yeah, because sometimes I make a lot, and then nobody wants it, and then we end up with this mix that nobody wants.
So these have these. This has the beautiful blue, even more blue in it than the last one, with some of the light purple, but also some of those bronzy gold tones. You get some of the daggers in there. We've sold 1 of these so far. Thank you so much.
The next one, y'all. The next one.
And then the blue. Look at these. Look at these.
That is the level with the level.
Got some AB metallic on there. Got some of these daggers. Got some of these beautiful larger beads. These look like check glass. Look at these check glass. These are really odd. So they're like they were like a saucer, but then they cut off the edges. So they end up looking kind of, I'm trying to hold them without, they end up looking kind of squared off, but they're rounded like a pillow. They're like a pillow bead, but the edges are cut off. Those are so cool. I've not seen that shape before, I don't think. Got some good check glass in there. And we've sold 1 of those. Thank you so much. All right. Now, there might be 3, maybe 4 of those total.
Did y'all watch any good movies over the weekend?
Marianne had tea for lunch, supper.
For us, actually, it wasn't this weekend. It was.
I know. I was like, it's not quite the weekend.
I just caught myself.
I know. It feels like the weekend. We didn't have the weekend yet. We're just going into the weekend now. SL60.
Actually, our weekends are pretty much work.
Yeah.
So it's more like a vacation to have weekday.
A weekday. This one is, Andrew's right. This one is pretty. He said just wait for this one. Ooh, those coppery beads are bouncing everywhere. Boy, they really are. Ooh, you got the, what are those? Are those super duos?
Yeah.
2 holes. Look at this. SL60, $12. Look at all the rich finishes in there. So you've got this slightly green finish. You've got this clear. You've got these beautiful, I gotta hold them the other hand. Bronzy rounds. You've got some of these purples in here, metallics. We've sold one of these so far. Thank you so much. We've sold 2 of these so far. Someone said, ooh la la.
Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty. This one, and you've got all these bronzy and ambery super duos in there. That's those 2 whole seed beads.
I know some of y'all like that flavor.
Right. Lena says, whoa, that's a mix and a half.
Isn't it though?
Isn't it though? You've got some of these rounds that are purple with the bronze. Wow. I'm just like, you've got some, look at these that are blue with the bronze. This is like a rainbow in a jar here.
Isn't that fun?
This is nice. And then some of these that are pretty bronze. We've sold another one of these. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just trying to show y'all, like, it's so there. Get maybe, I don't know. Get that light down on. Look at all those colors. I don't know if it's better with the intense light, with the not intense light. But look, it's like a bowl of berries, all different kinds of berries.
Got the juice.
It's got the juice. Look at those.
I tried to make it good for y'all.
This one, he's right. He did. He made this one good. So there aren't many of these. I have what's in here and then maybe another half a bag. So this might make 5 or 6 at most, and we've sold 3 of them so far.
We'll just make as many as we can make.
Yeah, so if you haven't claimed us already, I would jump on this one if you have any thought that you might like it. Because honestly, that's a keeper. That's a keeper right there. That's a for sure. If you weren't sure about anything, you don't even know, you're like, I don't know what's coming up though. Don't worry. Just grab that. Because I wish we had like a tub of that.
Maybe.
He's like, maybe.
I don't think we could afford it.
I know, those are some nice pieces in there.
We just string it back up and then sell it.
String it up and sell it. Can be coming to you, Lennis. String it up.
Yes, I'm gonna return the box. Unopened.
Unopened.
Maybe peek inside.
All right. This one, for those of you who like black, white, black, gray, silver kind of colors, this is a really fun one too. So this has some different shapes in here. There's some fun shapes in this one. Let me dump this out so y'all can see. Of course, all my little ones float to the bottom. So let me get those in there so you can see those too.
That one I added seed beads and now I kind of regret it. I like the seed beads in it, but then they bounce everywhere.
Yeah, they do. So you got the black seed beads in there, which are really nice. You got the cat hair. I'll pull that out. And then you're going to get, so look at these shiny, kind of gunmetal, black silver daggers in there. But not only those, you get these ones. This is an odd shaped dagger. I've not seen them thin like this. Normally they're thicker and flatter. These are different, and they're a matte kind of silver, like a matte white silver color. Let's see if I can get that. moved it. Maybe the problem is I keep trying to show everything with this hand. And then you have these beads in this gray. The hole goes at the top here, kind of like a flat seashell. They're not scalloped. It's a flat kind of seashell. Then you have some of these daggers with this finish, this kind of mercury glass finish in a clear and silvery bronze. Whew. And then you have some of these round silvers, gray silver. They look like a vintage pearl right there. And then you got the kind of the crystal, metallic crystal. And then look at these. Look how fun these ones are. These little drops. Look at that. That's a fun finish on those. So you have those in there. Let's see, am I missing anything? Of course I am. You have some of these small rounds or kind of saucer spacer beads, or whatever you want to do with them. Then you have some of these small. We had these in the larger in that kind of ambery and purple color earlier. These are the smaller version of these little coins, top drilled coins in the gunmetal color. Boy, there you keep looking and there's just more and more and more shapes and beads in here. Like you get some of those in there.
I lost my cutters.
Huh?
Those green handled
I
ones.
just saw them.
I know, I just used them. Where did it go?
You're turning into me today. What's happening?
Something happened. Got buried.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy. If you saw where Andrew was right now.
Mm-hmm. I undid a box full of brick stuff and then I was like, oh crap.
So you get all of these. You get a bag of these. This is SL61. And we'll do a nice little assortment of things for you. We always try and make sure that we divide. Oh, look at that. Look at that pop into the top. Some of that in there. Look at that one pop into the top. That little pinch bead in there. Lena says, send it. I'm still sad I couldn't organize the loose beads from the broken strands.
No, don't worry about it.
Look, there are some pearls in here too. Boy, there's a little, like I said, the more I mix this up, the more I see. So it's a beautiful mix. Luxury bead blend from Andrew, SL61. So far, no takers on that one. I'm surprised.
What?
I know. That one is...
I was going to add color to it and then I changed my mind. Maybe I was wrong to listen to it.
Should have just done it. Boy, and then you get the silver ones of these too. Silver ones. You just saw those. Silver and the dark gunmetal. Look at those. Fun. SL61.
You need to get my bags in order.
Get your bags in order.
Right.
I almost put that one on the floor unsealed. That would have been dangerous. I thought it was sealed, but it was not.
Danger.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Guess the
SL62.
artist who inspired that one.
The artist who inspired this one?
That.
Who is that?
You have to guess.
Guess the artist who inspired this one, everyone. Ooh, you don't do many with this kind of opalescent stuff. He's a Don't give hints. Klimt guessed Marianne.
I can see that, but no.
That wasn't the artist. How pretty these are. You got some little blue flowers in there. Purple. Some of these. We've sold one of these so far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And some of these big ones. Maxfield Parrish asked Suzanne. Or Susan. Susan. Maxfield Parrish. Susan got it. This is so lovely. Like, I don't know where to start looking at it. There's just everything. Trying to show you. And you're not guaranteed to get all of these things, but you should get a good mix of all these.
Yeah, this is not that.
To this. Found a few more little things, so we're just going to throw those in there too. Wow, it's that periwinkle blue, says Susan.
I like it.
Right? Look at that. Look at this. Look, I love these big faceted rounds thrown in there. So ambery little fellas in there. Look at this little, there's that beautiful blue. And then with the opalescent kind of glass. And is this quartz too? Looks like quartz in there. These are quartz beads. And then these kind of mermaid glass. Every time I like move these from the light, they change colors. Like this, sometimes it looks green, sometimes it looks just like a milky, beautiful white. We sold 2 of these. We probably have, this is 1, 2, 3, there's probably at least 5 or 6 of these if anybody else wants to claim any of these. We are not sold out on these. I don't think we've sold out on any of these mixes yet, so
Some of them are close.
some of them are close.
Like I can't make some of them. Some of them I can do. Extend it a little bit more. But some of it, it's not possible.
This little chromy goodness here. Beautiful, beautiful. I just keep looking because there's more that's popping up. Like, look at this bead that just popped up out of there. Like I said, not everyone will get everything in here, but we do our best to mix them up good for y'all and make sure we get. Look at that! Look at this shiny disco ball in there.
Here's the next lot. This is vintage plastic.
Okay. How much you want to do that one for? Okay. Look at that. Okay, everybody. We've sold 3 of these so far. We probably have another 3, maybe, that we could, without, you know, we don't skimp. We pack these bags full, so.
Yeah, I hate it when you get it and it's too light.
Yeah, we're never gonna skimp on you. Never gonna skimp on you. So there you go. Look at that. One last look. Off it goes back into its bag. SL62. SL62. SL63. $10. This is a whole big bowl. Dump it in here. They don't roll around everywhere. Of this beautiful vintage plastic. So you get all these sizes. There's like three or four sizes in here. These are about 8.5 millimeters. So you get those. Then jumps up to about 11.7 millimeters. And then looks like it goes up to this one, about 15.5. And then we go up to this size, which is 17.5. And then we got this one in here, which is about 21. So those are about the sizes in there. They have this beautiful, I don't know if you can see that under the light. There you go. This one you can see a little better. Vintage plastic beads. Kind of have that ambery look to them. But they've got these swirl patterns in them. And you get all of these for $10. All of them. Normally we sell the vintage plastic for about $4 a strand. And it usually has probably about 6 of these beads on a strand. Maybe 5 to 6, depending on the size. And you get this whole little bowl of them for $10. Let me see. I know some people really like to see kind of what they're getting a little more, so let me see if I can sort these out a little bit real quick for you. It's kind of that size. These are all slightly varied in size. Oh, I found one of these. There you go. SL63, $10 only. That's a lot of beads for $10. And then there's this one in here. It looks like this. It's slightly transparent. Another one of those.
I don't know if y'all will like this mix because it's a little bit chunkier, but
Chunky mix. So far, no one grabbed that. SL63. Okay. Ooh, that's different.
yeah, isn't it
I think it looks good.
chunkier?
Chunkier. You don't usually do that,
It's like chunky salsa.
right? It does. It is actually kind of like chunky salsa,
In a nice way.
right? Look at all this array of beads in there. So that's one of the mixes bagged up. Let me dump some of this into a bowl. You're gonna get quite the assortment in here. Look at that. Cat hair. Look at that. All different. I can't even go through all of these. All different kinds of beads in here.
A lot of vintage plastic.
Vintage plastic, foil glass. Yeah. Vintage plastic. Look at that.
There's shells in that. There's all kinds of stuff.
This is actually really cool.
I didn't know if y'all would like that.
We'll see if they do. Look at this funky one. Someone, yep, we sold 2 of these so far.
Thanks.
Look at that. Boy, you don't know what you're going to get in your bag of this one.
No.
Get this foil glass. Look at this one. That's fun. Look at this beaded bead. Little beaded bead.
Yeah, I did.
Throw those in there. Look at that. I like that one. That almost looks like a Tagua nut.
I think there are some in there.
Looks like a Tagua nut. Yeah, these kind of could be Tagua nuts. Look at that one. It's just an odd shaped bead. That's kind of cool. Boy.
It sounds like they have like tribal drums going on in the background.
They've got the band down there. You know,
Oh.
the marching band.
People in that.
Marching band for the football game, of course. Got to keep the marching band going.
I don't know anything about that kind of stuff.
What do y'all think of this mix? You like this chunky mix? You think Andrew should do more chunky mixes?
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Or maybe not. So blister pearl in there. Another beaded bead.
Do you have that? Is it easy to grab?
Is what easy to grab?
The mix.
This one? And I've only shown you like what fits in the bowl. There's more, everybody. And Andrew's adding to it. He's adding more and more to it. This mix is growing and growing. Love the Tagua nuts, says Nancy.
Mix that back in then.
Mix this back in and then re-show them everything. He just added a bunch of stuff.
I can't stop.
You can't get it. Uh-oh, Marianne's neighbor's going. Says, can the marching band drop by and drown out my neighbor? He's singing again? Yeah, what's the song of the night tonight, Marianne? Okay, let's see what else is in here now.
Is it True Beloved?
There's another one of those kind of beads in a different colorway. Looks some lampwork glass in there.
Or Avita?
Evita. Evita.
I was thinking it was the one that Madonna was singing.
I love the Madonna Evita, actually.
That song. Did she?
She did the whole album with Antonio Banderas.
Yeah, that's right. I like that one when she's like, "Don't cry for me."
Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Okay.
One of my favorites from that is Another Suitcase in Another Hall. That's one of my favorite songs from her. I know it's probably in all of the albums, but I like how she sang that. Oh, look at this giant heart. Somebody's looking for hearts. There's one of them in there in Unikite. Look at the shell. What is this?
Cowrie.
Cowrie. I know, sort of the cowrie. You just sold another one of these. Thank you so much. Wow.
I think they're fine.
Look, more beaded beads. That's a different color beaded bead.
That way you know you're not going to just, there's only one in there.
Oh, there's this weird shaped one that we had in the brown and the amber, but in the green now. Look at that. That's just such a cool shape. I don't know what that shape is. Or what how are those supposed to, do they fit together somehow? They're really cool. I've never seen, I guess they're just made to look like some kind of shard or chips. But they are so cool. That would go so well with the carnelian and stuff I was doing with the amber. They're like a fake amber in the brown, but in the green, that's really different. And they have that reflected. It's like you took a slice out of something. So cool. Look at that bead. That's glass. Kind of opalescent glass, pink glass. That looks like carnelian right there.
Do people like it?
I don't know. Do y'all like this? Do you like these larger ones? Glass bead. Okay. I've shown you a lot of this one. Oh, look. But wait, there's more. What do y'all think? Do you like the larger stuff, everybody?
I'm gonna put some really weird stuff together. Are you into that?
You want some really weirdness?
Like, there's gonna be like some stuff you'd be like, what in the world? And then I'm gonna say, that's right.
That's one lot together?
Yeah, that's all one lot.
Okay, what do you want to, how much you want to do that one for? That's really cool.
Okay.
This is going to be 15.
Mm-hmm.
This is,
There's all kinds of weird stuff in that.
Susan says, weird rocks, depending on the type of weird. Susan says, yes, I do like larger beads. Larger beads in that mix? Okay, this is pretty cool. So this is all one lot, everybody. You're going to get this cat in a plant pin. These are, I think, acrylic.
That is wood that's
A wood?
coated in resin.
Okay, so
hand painted.
Hand-painted wood coated in resin.
That's made in the 80s, bro.
So there you got that one. Then you're going to get another pin. That's Boo. These are vintage. You can tell these are. Does this glow in the dark? It does. It does. It's got the glow power.
You know, I collect a lot of weird stuff, right?
I know that. Do y'all know that? I don't know if you can see it glowing in the dark.
Probably no.
Does it glow in the dark?
I think it does.
Yeah, that glows in the dark. So you get that. Then you, oh my goodness. That is so much fun. So you get this little other pin that's a cat pin called Scaredy Cat, and his tail moves. When his tail moves, his eyes move. And that's a pin.
How many pieces are in that together?
In this one,
Yeah.
that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces there's going to be. And then this is a ceramic pin of a pumpkin. Look how beautiful that is. You get that. And then, this is so funny. You get this jack-o'-lantern that looks very upset. That's a little scary. That's a pendant in metal, enameled, soft enamel, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then you're going to get another soft enamel pendant, the witch's hat, patchwork hat. And then you're going to get one last soft enamel pendant, which is the black cat with its tail curled up to make the veil. So you get all of those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces for $15. SL65. Now those are some vintage fun right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's some vintage fun right there. Like, who doesn't want to just put that on their jacket?
I want to see somebody make something out of these.
Or Scaredy Cat.
Like make a beaded scene, or like bezel set them, or do something wild.
Oh, Andrew wants you to go crazy with them.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're just fun. So this is SL65, still available. I thought somebody for sure would jump at that. Marianne says it's a bargain. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is a bargain. Anybody? Anybody?
Go to the next one.
Anybody? SL65? How,
Maybe they don't like pins, but
maybe
that's
don't like this.
whatever.
How about, okay, let's go down. One last, I'm going to take it to $13. Lucky number 13. $13.
What are you doing?
SL65.
Somebody watch it on the replay.
Y'all get a chance. Dropping it down. Anybody? Anybody going to take the chance? SL65. Dropping it down. Still nobody? Still nobody?
We're waiting for you to drop it some more.
Nope, no drops. That's it. That's it.
Like, oh, if I wait another minute, it will be for free.
There's so many Halloween things. I want to make sure somebody grabs this for Halloween.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Nobody? Okay, I tried. And there it went. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
What are these?
Ethiopian brass, maybe African beads.
How much on these?
This one.
Yeah.
You like this? This is kind of like a mix of random and total request.
I know, right? It's just kind of
so weird.
I'm glad we're getting to hang out with y'all.
Yeah, I kind of would have missed this if we didn't hang out, but
yeah,
at first I was like, let's just take another night off because I'm still recovering. Like, I can barely walk after that long.
Andrew is not used to that. I am not used to that. At least I do some running here and there and some weightlifting a little bit. But going up and down stairs is a whole different thing. Both of us were out of breath. We're like, so this is Ethiopian brass. We don't even carry these in the store, SL66, this kind of shape.
No.
I've never seen this shape before. So there's only one of these available, $6 for the two of them. These are really cool. Those would make some banging earrings right there. Banging earrings. Look at that.
Is that the young people thought?
That's the young, I don't know. I'm not the young people for sure. And I'm not dropping the price on these, y'all.
What? Which one is it? No, that's what it costs.
I know.
Put it in the store.
Susan says you did a ton of walking, Andrew, especially after your gout bout.
Correct.
He's like, correct. Somebody acknowledge it.
Yeah, that's true. It's 100% true.
So I could see the, like, imagine these. What?
Who am I? Where am
Nobody got this lot. This was 63 with these vintage plastics. But imagine these. Like, let's design some earrings together. Picture it. Look in here. Like, I think some long earrings, because these are super light. Check these out. Like, just like that, I think they look so cool, right? This was SL63 for this whole bag of these for $10. So for $16, you can make these. These are pretty awesome, I think. I'm in this colorway, as you can see from my earrings. You got this. Where's one with all of it together? Look, I did, like, here's one I did with the metal, the carnelian, the tiger eye. Add some of that yellow Lucerna bicone glass in there, but that's kind of going with the same thing. Maybe add some yellow to that too. Do you get one of those mixes? That did you get one of those large big mixes in there? There's some beautiful yellow stuff in there. Add to it. Boy, you can make a lot of stuff with all the stuff we've been showing you today. This is just off the top of my head, right? Just using challenge. Use the stuff you buy tonight to make something, right? Wait, that was in the wrong spot. 62, 63. Trying to keep things in order. 66, SL66, $6 for the two of those. Still available. I thought for sure those would go. You never know. Somebody did ask for African though. Okay. How much are we doing on this one?
The same as the other weird one.
Okay, start and do 15.
That one should go because there's one that's worth.
I know. I'm not cutting this price down. I'm not cutting this price down. Okay. Who's in the Christmassy mood? Maybe you didn't want the Halloween pins. Maybe you want some Christmas pins.
Aren't they fun?
Like this little cat in the stocking. This is what our stockings would look like if we had stockings.
We had stockings for Paolo and Babette.
Yeah.
New kids don't get nothing.
No, they did not.
They get food.
Food. They get their food is expensive.
You know what? We figured it out. Their cat food costs more than our people food.
It does.
Except when we go to the restaurant. No, that doesn't cost that.
But we spend more in cat food than we do in people food, on average.
Yeah, people food not as well. The way that we shop is different. You know.
Andrew stretches our food pretty good.
You've been doing it too.
Been trying. This is SL67. You get those two together. And then, what are these little things? What is this? You get these little kind of snowflakey, I don't know what these are. But the string can go through top and bottom. You could dangle a crystal in there. Like, get one of those where? Let's look at this again. Let's look at this again. In this one? No. Let me see. Where was it? It wasn't that one. Must have been in this one. Must have been in this one.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that. Of course, a very particular one now that I can't find.
Is it in the mix?
There it is, yeah. That's too big anyway. Never mind. Didn't work.
What's happening?
What's happening? But look.
Why are we going in slow motion?
Look at this. If you put like one of these mermaid glass beads in here from your mix, and you get that beautiful look in there that would turn in there on the string. This little kind of snowflakey look. Anyway, just playing. Just playing. So you get those. Let's continue on with this whole thing. You get this pin. This is the kitty in the present. That kitty is a present. Gilbert.
Really cute like that.
And then
Photo shoot.
you get this little cute little thing. Susan says, if you aren't young, William, then I must be ancient. No, it just stops at a certain point, right?
Where are you?
We're just all like the same age at a certain point.
You are old.
Because we say we're not young anymore. And Susan's
We're not young.
we're not young anymore.
You know, we're in the middle.
We're in the middle.
Because I know the difference between now and youth time. And I'm not youth time.
You're not youth time anymore. He says,
it.
been there.
I feel like I'm in the middle.
You feel like you're in the middle.
Yeah, hopefully. That's the plan. Hopefully it's in the middle.
And this is the last one
Not
in this
the
lot,
end.
right? Not the end. This one, look at this gold. Gold. This these two little cats snuggling their little tails together in front of their fishy Christmas tree with these little cat hair on it. Cat hair on it. And with these little crystals embedded. Gold plated. So there you go.
And it's decorated with bones. They're tree.
Fish bones. Fish. There's a fish bone and fish hanging on there.
They decorate with the food.
Decorate with the food.
Mm.
So there you go. SL67. And 66 and 67 are still. I'm not going lower than that, y'all. Sorry. That one is probably worth. That's probably like $25 on its own at least.
Probably is.
I bought something like this off of eBay one time, a little Christmas thing, and I will tell you, I spent a good probably $30 some on it.
I know. He told me that. I was like, I have like boxes of that, right?
It was from a friend.
Yeah, I know.
So I was supporting their store.
That's good. That's good to keep the rising side.
Right. And it's hard for me to get like that. I just want to keep myself, but
if it doesn't sell, then you can.
I can wear it on my black velvet blazer. How good would that look on my black velvet blazer?
That looks good.
That would look luxe. Anybody got a black velvet blazer you want to wear that on? It's a pin too, everybody.
What's that? Annie Hall?
It's signed JJ. I don't know who that is, but JJ.
Somebody look that up.
He's like, look that up before. He said the price may pull that lot.
I know.
Whoops. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
What are you gonna type in? Cats and
JJ.
Christmas
Oh, look,
tree.
JJ. JJ, $52. Christmas trees. These are just trees. They don't have the cats. $40, $90.
Who is JJ?
JJ Jonette. JJ Mid-Century. JJ Jonette.
Who is that?
And they look like those trees.
Wow.
There's one for $20, $45.
Well then, why are you advertising? Go pull it.
Go pull it.
We'll go have our antique store.
Lena says the whole lot is worth the gold tree, like old JJ. Some Chinese company has molded the JJ brooches recently.
This one's not.
This one's not. This is
vintage.
That's vintage. Whew, those are, yeah. Everybody, I'm going to increase that price by like 3 times. Still nobody bought it. Okay. You don't know when you get a deal you can resale?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. Thank you.
Maybe. Are you getting a weird one or like a normal one? This is a normal one.
Mm-hmm. Marion says, another bargain. I know. Nobody wanted it. Nobody wants a bargain. We're just going to increase the prices.
That's the thing. One of my friends, she said, if you increase your prices, you could probably make more money. It's like, doesn't that happen?
Isn't that how that works? But no, they meant that sometimes we sell things too cheap and people don't actually want it because it seems cheap. How much you want to do that one for?
$7.
Oh, talk about low.
How low can you go?
$7. Andrew's giving you a whole bag of peridot chips. Did somebody ask for peridot?
Yeah, that's why I put it. I looked forward to that.
Whole bag of peridot chips. Lena says, if you had an old Halloween JJ, I would be all over it.
I don't have it.
He does not have it. These are nice peridot chips. So a whole bag of peridot chips. Now I just took these out. I shouldn't have dumped them out, but I wanted to show you. SL68, only $7. That's some good. Those are good quality chips too. Those look good. None of that cheap stuff here, even though it is cheap.
What is it? Oh, the price?
Yeah, the price is cheap. The quality is not. Look at that rich color. Those are some nice bigger chips too. They're not like those really thin. Sometimes you get the chips and they're super thin. These are like little. These are like little nuggets. Huh?
Usually when those strands were diamonds.
No. I'm talking about like just the flat. Nowadays, just the flat chips, which are good, but these are like little. These are more like nuggets than chips. Little mini nuggets. Whoop. It's SL68. Ooh. Sorry, but it's just got a kink in my back. Started to grow on its own. You know, when that kink gets bigger and bigger and bigger, doesn't want to let go. I shouldn't have dumped these out.
What is it? Oh, is it Paradox?
Yeah.
Just put it off to the side.
Well, I think I got another bag of something, don't I?
It doesn't come out.
Oh, that doesn't come out. Okay, that's why I was doing this. I thought I had more to.
No.
I got it anyway. All right. SL68.
He's gonna get serious.
Getting serious. Nobody wants the Peridot chips for $7. We've had these for $12 before, $10 before. Andrew just gave them away at $7.
I don't want it anymore.
I don't want it anymore.
I told you, I'm trying to make a room so I have somewhere to sit.
How much is this one, Andrew?
$6.
$6.
Hank of vintage seed beads he's not taking out.
A hank of vintage seed beads that I'm not allowed to take out.
Because then it's gonna bust. I foresee it.
Yeah. I'm just going to open them, though, so you can... He's like, close enough.
Danger.
Look at this tangerine color, though.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Orange.
Y'all ask for it. I sometimes provide.
Only $6. It's a whole hank in there of vintage seed beads. I don't know what size that is. 11-ish, Andrew says. Whole hank.
That's not for...
See, Marianne asked size. I knew it. I knew somebody's going to ask the size.
11-0.
About 11-0. Of course, they're vintage. Remember that.
It's all different size.
You can even see right there as I'm showing them to you. Some are a little smaller. Some are a little longer. But about 11-0. SL69. Look at how nice. Okay, I'm just going to pull them a little bit out.
William, don't do it. I said not to do it. Hurry up anyway. We gotta eat. It's like 11 o'clock at night.
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock.
I'm like, where am I? What's happening?
Susan says fall vibes, but that could be for July, August as well. Yeah, that could be summer. That's juicy orange right there. Only $6, SL69, the whole hank. And just like, come on. How much for these?
You gonna do how many?
How many are in there?
I don't know. I just kept going.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least 9 things in there. Okay.
It's random, y'all. This is, you're gonna be like, what is happening?
He's really doing the cleaning up. Okay, we've sold SL69. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Somebody wanted those seed beads after all.
Good.
All right, everybody. Next up, look at this cute little kitty pendant.
It looks like it's resin.
It does look like it's resin, painted resin. Vintage stuff, y'all. Look at that face. How could you not love that face? So there's one. And then you get this. This is a ceramic. That's Avon. Look, Avon.
People collect Avon.
They do, I know. That's why I showed that. Some people collect that. This is probably a collectible by this point. Avon Siamese Kitty. Wonder if I punch that in, what that'll come up.
He's gonna do it real fast.
I am gonna do it real fast. Avon Siamese cat pin. It already was coming up.
You knew. Somebody's faster at typing.
$10, $38, depending on condition. This is a good one.
Gilbert says, "Open the door."
This is, yeah, he did. So,
He is so furious.
yeah, he is. Siamese cat. Yeah, this is going for $38 on eBay. There's one that's 10, but it is in worse condition. There's another one for $30.
What are we doing?
I don't know what you're
I'm getting
doing.
wild.
You're not even looking at this stuff before you're selling it.
Because I have the light going.
He says, I have too much.
There's too much going on in the live, so I can't.
Okay, everybody. So that's not it. You're going to get this pave little cat.
Dior.
I know, right? It is stamped with something. What is it stamped with here? What does that say? What does that say? Can anybody read that? I'm to the point that I'm going to start to need cheaters.
Just hand over.
Like Naples or something.
That's because it's shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Naper.
Huh?
Naper.
Let's just see.
What is it? Did you find it?
No. But there are a lot of like similar kind of pave cat.
Naper.
NAP, that's not coming up. Where's your magnifying glasses, Marianne? I know, right?
I took it on the phone and then blew it up.
I don't know. But this is cool anyway. Pave. Is it pave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go to the next one.
He's like, go to the next one. See how he gets with me, everybody? You're probably all thinking the same thing anyway. You're like, yeah, Andrew, tell him.
Right, let's move on.
Tell him, Andrew. You can get these.
What we do is look at 3 pieces. There's like 10 in there.
I know. And if that first one didn't sell it, or the second one didn't sell it for everybody, I don't know. So you're going to get this little cat taking care of these cats taking care of each other. Look how cute they are. I'm going to kiss their head. Get 2 of those. You get this little cat. This cat looks like he's going to tell you something. He got something to say. Like a little old man cat. Sue says my cheaters will need cheaters. And then you get this little cat.
I know somebody who does that.
Cheaters with cheaters.
Mm-hmm.
And
They said they made their own, what's that one? Transition lenses. They have it where one is a bigger pair, and so then they look. I was like, I don't think that's good for your eyes.
I don't think that's good.
But you know, I know people who wear that with an optimizer.
And then another one of these little cats. So you get 2 of those, 2 of those. You get these 3. Then you're going to get, this is a pin. Marion says, reminds me of Tyr when he wants something. You get this pin. This is the cat down here chasing this little mouse up here. That's a little pin. Boy. And then you get these little kittens in a basket pin. Who doesn't want a kitten in a basket pin? I mean, really? So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things, $15. This one itself could be up to like $40, $38. And we're doing it for 15 if anybody wants it. Anybody wants it. If you do shows, these would be great. People are loving pins right now. I know the young people do pins all the time now, and all these funky kind of vintage pins. If you do shows, I bet they'll sell for a lot more than $15. Just saying. Just saying. I almost don't want to put that one in with all these again. Oh! Is this big one? What is this piece?
That is 200.
200.
It's Tuareg.
Ooh.
It's a very special piece.
$200. See, you never know what you're going to get when you see here. Look at that. Tuareg. Tell them about it, Andrew.
They're a nomadic tribe in North Africa, and they wander the desert.
That's where the
Bedouins.
Is that where the what do they call that silver? Hill tribe silver?
No,
It's
Hill
a
tribe
different-
is in Thailand.
Is in Thailand.
And this is their Bedouins, and they travel the desert, and they make their own tools. And they, if you ever look at Matthew Cheminet's work, he wrote a book called Legacy, and it's African ones, but he also wrote one. I can't remember the name of it because he bought it for me. It's on our bookshelf.
Oh.
But he shows how they
Oh no.
they make the jewelry. Did your iPad die?
My computer died.
Because we've been on for 5 hours.
Don't need the air conditioner right now. Hopefully we didn't lose Instagram. There wasn't anyone watching on Instagram, I don't think. Lena says, that's gorgeous. Lena knows.
Mm-hmm. This collector.
Yeah, this is a collector piece for sure. What is the stone in there?
I think it's a serpentine.
Serpentina. It's beautifully kind of that light, bright kind of yellow orangey color. Sorry, I used the wrong cable.
Did you get it?
I'm getting it, yeah. The
You put this with the Tuareg piece. Oh,
what am I doing?
put that in with the Tuareg.
Okay. So one of these available, SL71, $200 only, which is actually probably a really good price.
No, I need to look it up. Cause I bought that a long time ago.
Oops. It's in here first. It goes in here. And This goes in here. That is a collector piece. For sure. And how much for these ones?
Whatever.
Let's do this at, let's do $10. See, now this sounds like a real bargain, right? $10 down from 200. Mary Ann says, I think I must sleep now. Bonsoir. Good night, Mary.
It's been so long.
So long.
Are we just gonna go live all night?
All night.
And we'll only do like 10 lots?
So here we have this strand of fun lampwork animals slash not rounds. Ah! I'm losing words. See, I'm getting tired too. Just lampwork beads. Lampwork beads.
They're not fancy.
Yeah.
So if y'all like, oh, one of a kind, handmade. No.
That's
Well,
not
they
it.
are actually handmade.
They are
but,
handmade. And they are one of a kind because they're handmade, but they made more than that.
Expensive.
They made more than that. Okay. And then with this, you also get this pin with this kitten in a boot. This
In a
Christmas Santa hat kitten in a boot. He didn't have a stocking, he had to go in the boot.
Hey, that was nice.
And then you get this wild whiskered snowman cat.
Imagine you have to work all night and you're on your feet all night.
I know, right?
The thing
Moist.
to think about Santa Claus, maybe he has like a magic boot that stays dry.
I would hope so.
I would. You know, that's the worst part of winter is getting a wet, cold foot.
Wet, cold foot. Worst part of winter.
Yeah, maybe
So these,
freeze-related deaths.
I had to not touch it so you can hear. This has a little bell inside. These little snowmen earring or drops or pendants, or I would probably turn them into fun earrings. Metal. They got a little bell in there.
When I lived in New York City, there's this thing called black ice. And
Yeah, there
sometimes
is.
it would form this layer of ice that looked like asphalt, but was not. It was lies.
Lies.
And then cold food. One time I wore galoshes, but I didn't wear them enough, and so because I never wore them, they got dry rot in the heel.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it like sucked up the water and then kept it like a cup.
Nice. This one has sold. Thank you so much. These are some fun things, everybody. All right, Andrew, you got more?
I didn't. I thought I gave it to you.
Did you? I don't think so. He's hoarding them over there. Let's see what we've got. They're cute. How much for this?
This like, I don't know. This. How many pieces are in there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
$6.
$6. $6. Anybody like angels?
Here, rural vintage. Oh, here.
Oh, so there's more in this one?
That's right.
Okay.
Definitely.
So you can see there's like an enamel covered piece in the center, or glass. I don't know. I think it's enamel covered. Soft enamel. I don't know what that means.
It's
An
present.
M with a cross over the top.
Oh, the little charm.
Yeah. And it says something down here, but I can't read that either.
It's really cool. Okay, move on to the next one.
I'm moving. He's like, don't stare. He's like, just try to sell the pieces.
That's fine, but I am getting hungry.
70. This is already sold.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. Let me show you the rest. I can go faster since it's already sold, right?
I hope.
Susan asks, is that Mother Mary?
There's one that has Mary on one side and then one that has Jesus on the other.
So, yeah, that was this one. Jesus on one side, Mary on the other. And again, this is just sold, so thank you so much. You got this little angel pin. Marian cross, says Lennis. I don't know what that is. It's a miraculous medal, says Dale. You got this little angel with the crystal. Susan says the blue one. I'm not sure. It looks like it. Is that Mary in the blue one? Could you tell, Andrew?
I can't see it from here.
I know, but I don't know if you looked at it before. And then this one.
Yeah, it's Mary.
It's Mary. And then you get this one, and that's a pin too. So this lot has already sold. Thank you so much. SL73, $6. Andrew just gave you a good deal on that.
Hopefully somebody who finds meaning in it will
enjoy
it.
Right. And then how much for this?
I don't know.
These are rosaries.
Mm-hmm. They're vintage.
Vintage rosaries. I don't even know on that.
Maybe 10. Maybe 8.
8.
Yeah.
I went 15. He said 10. Then he said 8.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'd rather somebody get that's gonna.
That's true.
Enjoy it.
Doesn't need to sit here.
Than me just look at it forever.
So, vintage rosaries. This is wooden with the metal. I don't know what that is.
That's a place for pilgrimage.
There you go.
I think.
Medjugorje.
Oh, Medjugorje.
Medjugorje.
Yeah, that's a place of pilgrimage. So they will sell the pilgrims, they line up in the street and then to go, and then people sell stuff when you're in line,
Yeah. So there's one. But wait, that's not all. You get this one. This one's really pretty. There's that one. And then you get a keychain. Actually, it's a knife.
Mm-hmm. It comes out too.
I see that. Let me show y'all.
I don't know if we're allowed to sell that, but
we can't sell it in our online. Google doesn't like it if you sell it in the online store, but I don't know if does it open all the way or just to there.
I don't think it's for real. Maybe.
It's a little sharp. It at least opens that far. I don't know that it opens any further than that. I feel like it's... Oh, no. There it goes.
That's like for Nettie. She's always talking about weaponized jewelry.
Right? That's a crucifix knife right there.
When Jesus needs to cut someone.
When Jesus needs to cut someone. Oh my goodness. God protect, it says on the back.
Yeah, it is.
God protect. So there you go, SL74. Boy, when was SL70? We keep getting requests for SL70. Oh, that was the cats, the Avon cats.
Yeah, somebody Googled it.
Somebody Googled. We got 3 people trying to buy that one.
Okay.
We should have Googled that first. Right. So SL74, $8. Get the God Protect cross knife cross crucifix. Okay. We got more?
Yeah. Let me get a bag though.
Okay. Here's a bag. How much is this one? Now we're going into Easter. Now we're going to boy, better check this Avon one too.
I know, right?
Let me just look.
Well,
What kind of flower is that? Here. Okay. What we got to give a price. What's the price? He's like, I don't know till you do the lookup.
I don't know.
That other one. What did we do on that? We did 15 on the other one.
I guess you do that.
Probably gonna find out. Okay, let's start with this bunny, this albino bunny.
That's a white rabbit.
The white rabbit. I'm okay with albino bunny.
I guess it does have albinism because its eyes
It's
are
a red. Yeah, it's red. That's what I said.
Because some rabbits, they're white, but their eyes aren't red.
Yeah, no, this is all red. Pink, red eyes. Albino bunny. Now, let's check this Avon. I just have to do it, everyone. Avon, we already set the price, but Avon flower pin. But I doubt. Yeah, there's so many flower pins. Maybe flower decal.
Here, hand it over.
Oh, there it is. Popped right up.
How much is that one going for?
Some people are selling it for $20. Some are down to 9 or 10. There's a pair of them for 12, 22, 18. So they're all over the place a little bit. For $15 for this plus other things. And this is in good condition. There's no problems on that. Avon SL75. But wait, there's more. You also get this, or probably this way. These little crystals in there. Look at those crystals. Are those S-word crystals? I don't. Yeah, he says. They look like it. They're flashy enough to be. So you get this pendant / connector with S-word crystal. Then you get this soft enamel or bunny with the crystal eye with the gold background, gold edging. And then you get this flower pendant with the crystal, S-word crystal in the center there. There's the pendant right there. Is that like a musical note? And it kind of looks like a musical note, right? Could be. And then, oops, actually you get, I was wrong, you get 2 of these connectors. Make some earrings with those. Crystals are all intact in there too. And then you get this large pendant. Go this way. You can hang something from here if you want. Or hang it this way and hang something from the back if you want. Sunflower pendant. And that is SL75 for $15 only. $15 only. How's everyone doing? Who's all here? Anybody new hanging out with us? Anybody just joining in? Or not, even if you're not new, if you're just new to the night. We are going a little long tonight.
Yeah, we are.
If you're just joining in, who are you? Are you out there? Say hi, so we don't think I'm just talking to myself. Thank goodness it does tell me there are some people, numbers out there, because sometimes it gets quiet.
Well, people probably working on stuff.
Yeah, good. How much on this one?
I don't know how many pieces are in there.
You just throwing stuff in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces.
I don't know, $5.
Okay. Boy. Anderson, let's just do it. $5 on this one. 7 pieces of goodies. This is kind of a springy one. You get this butterfly pendant. You get that. And then, who likes unicorns? Boy, I bet, oh, somebody doesn't get these. I bet the kids these days would love this.
I love it.
I know. These soft enamel unicorns.
It's like so vintage.
Super vintage and rainbowy. So you get 2 of those. You're going to a show, make a pair of earrings out of those, or a pendant for each of them. Make 2 of something. That's fun. Rainbowy unicorns. This little bicycle pin. That's a cute little pin. Put that back up in there. That's super dang cute. I bet there's some bicyclers up in Johnstown that would like those. Attleboro. Something Robine Co. Attleboro. That's cute.
Is that which one is that one? Is that the one with the butterflies?
This is the one with the butterflies. I'm just getting to the butterflies now.
Oh, I left these out.
Oh, for $5 still?
No.
Then you get this pair of pin or earrings. These are earrings, I'm sure. Earrings in the butterflies. This is kind of super vintagey cool stuff. And then this unicorn again with its crazy eyes.
I love that.
And that is a pin. That's so cute. That right there is worth the $5.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Give that as a gift to somebody. They love that.
You know, just a nothing. Just put it on. And the thing. Somebody will love you forever.
Right. Just send that to somebody. They will love you for that. That's a good gift. SL76, $5 only. Still available. 75 is still available. 74 is still available. And by the way, everyone, we started at like 50 today, so we didn't do 70. If you're just joining us, we've been going a long time, but we've only gotten like through 20 some lots.
I don't know, but I feel like I'm going in slow motion.
76 has been claimed. Thank you. Somebody knows they want that unicorn. Oh, how much is this one? My goodness, what is all this? I think 8.
It's got a string in there.
Oh yeah,
Maybe 10.
maybe 10. Let's do 10. Strand jumped aside. Okay. Let's see here. Was that one already claimed? Somebody just, yeah. Oh, that was, I think, one of the mixes. Another 58 has sold. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Another 59 has sold. Thank you so much. Somebody's catching up.
You're watching the replay.
Somebody's watching in between, probably our talk. They're going back. Another 60 has sold. Thank you so much.
I hope, well, whatever you want.
What do you mean?
I was like, I hope they're not bored, and then they like have to scroll through to keep entertained.
Hey, as long as they're finding stuff.
And then it's like, well, don't hurt me. Go on ahead, treat yourself.
Right? Here is 77. This is a pair of earrings in this flower. Is this silver? It looks patinaed silver. I don't know. But these are this twist mechanism for if you don't have holes in your ears, right?
They're old.
And you twist them to tighten them.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, some of you know about these, but you don't see this anymore. So you get those. That's one pair of earrings there. They're super light too, super light. Screwbacks, yep. And then you get, this is a pin. I'm looking for the maker's mark on that. This is a pin. I don't know what that mark is. So right there. It has that little dangle on there. Is that Mary in that dangle?
Mm-hmm.
Mary in there on this clover leaf pin. And then also a butterfly pin, SL77, $10 so far for all of this. You get this little mini strand. What are these? They're
It's
cool.
crystal.
Crystals with a cat hair. Still with a cat hair. Crystals. Susan said those are vintage, maybe 40s or 50s, or 40s to 50s. My mother wore screwbacks. Few people had pierced ears back then, right?
Because it's in the Bible, you're not supposed to put holes in yourself.
I forgot about that, but it does say that, right? And then there's this little soft enamel green butterfly. You can see we're heading into St. Patty's Day.
Well, that's what happens.
That's good. I like St. Patty's Day. And then you get this pair of charms, these little top hat green top hats. Get a pair of those in the soft enamel. And then you get a strand of, is this jasper?
Yeah, African jasper.
You get a strand of jasper. These beads are about 4 millimeters. And the strand is a 12-inch strand. 12-inch strand of 4 millimeter African jasper beads. They look a lot like turquoise. At first I was like, is that turquoise? I was like, not for $10.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. And so you get all of that, $10. SL77. SL77, everybody. What do y'all think of that one? Boy, you packed that in that little bag. Found a bigger one. Lena says that's worth it for that Catholic Irish brooch alone.
Mm-hmm.
That one, right? $10.
Those are collectors.
I bet they are.
You want do you have are you ready?
Yep. Are you ready? Let's get ready to rumble. What is this?
Oh, that's from
How much?
I think that I have two of those, maybe 64 each.
64 each. Okay, so what is this?
This part of chain. So if you look at this articulated chain that is made almost like in a wire whisk, and then
That's so cool. I didn't even know you had this.
and I think this is those are silver. Maybe I don't think that's sterling silver.
And this is turquoise.
Uh-huh.
Is it the Nepalese silver?
I think so.
These are nice. There are two of them. $64 each. This is so cool. Like I could play with this all day trying to figure out what they did here.
I don't know. I was looking at it real hard and I was like, I don't know.
That'll break your brain a little bit.
You know, some people are really good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So there are two of those available, SL78. Where are you going to see those again? That's so cool. What is that? The next one?
Mm-hmm. You have a bag up there?
No. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. So SL78 are these. This is about 6 inches worth of this quote unquote chain. That is so, like, that's so cool. I don't know that that would be a great bracelet. It really doesn't, maybe, but it's not too flexible in here. That's more like a pendant part of a necklace, unless you took that apart. SL78, two of them available, $64 each. Boy, Andrew's showing you the good stuff today.
It's all kinds of stuff. It's all over the board.
Yeah, it is. And then how much are these?
I think those are 18 each.
18 each.
They're bronze.
18 each. There are 4 of them. SL79, 18 each. There are 4 of them. They are bronze. This is that same kind of whisk design, but you get this, just this part. And that's so cool. Imagine those as earrings. Hang something from those. How cool. There are 4 of them available in bronze. SL79. You got one more for me?
1 minute. This.
Or we want to keep going past that?
I can keep going.
What do y'all think? You want to keep going? You want to stop here? What are y'all feeling tonight? It's the weekend, everybody. It doesn't feel like the weekend to me. It feels like it's just the weekends. It feels like we did our weekend already, but it is technically the weekend. SL80, $12. Is this mix? Should I take this out of the bag?
Mm-mm.
He says, Karen says, keep going. Look at this mix. This has got a lot of those little, coins, those top drill coins. Lots of pretty colors in there. SL80, only one of those available, one mix. Hello, Karen, by the way. Thank you for being here. SL80. I don't know if I said hi to you before. I don't know if I saw you up there before. $12. One bag of mix. There's some flowers in there, some rounds. There's some fun colors. Some fun colors. All right, if we're going to keep going, I need more paper. Oh, there we go. This is what, SL80? Okay. SL81.
S word.
Ooh, how much would that be? $12. All S-word crystal. Think of the sun catchers you could make with that. All S-word crystal. This looks like vintage S-word.
Mm-hmm. You did finish.
Yeah, it is. Those. Boy, look how beautiful those are. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of vintage S-word crystal for only $12. You know that's a good deal. Just a little over $1 a piece. You know these big ones are worth much more than that. Make your sun catchers out of that. It's casting rainbows right here. You can see that on the wood there. SL81. SL82.
You can put this in there if you think it's you can, if it will fit.
If it will fit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cute together.
That's all I have for it. It's just to wear itself.
Yeah. Well, that'll be 2 holidays in one. How much you think for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 pieces in there.
What do you think?
10? Do 10?
8.
$8 a piece only. SL82. SL82. Let's start with this one who is questioning, which is this little cute little mouse ready for Thanksgiving
Getting ready for the holiday.
with his little corn ear. That's worth 8 alone to me. That's a dang cute little pin. How cute is that? And then this is Cathedral Arts, Angel on My Shoulder. A guardian angel to watch over me. You can get that little pin. And then you're going to get these earrings, clip-ons. Get ready for Christmas. And then you've got, these are really cool. These little lanterns.
Yeah, like faux Pikachu.
Yeah. That's like what you show people how to do. These little lantern pendants could be made into earrings or just use them as a pendant. There are 2 of those.
What is it?
This little penguin pin.
That's silly, isn't it?
I guess, yeah, it's very silly. So it comes apart. If I can get it apart like this, and goes through as a little penguin. It's got its scarf on, it's got its little tuxedo on, it's ready for the holidays. So that's $8. Oh wait, but wait, there's more. There's another angel for your shoulder. You can get 2 of them with that. SL82. Still available, $8 only.
Right.
SL83. How much for this one? Oh, it goes with this?
Sure.
How much for all that?
I don't know. I just got beads.
Ooh, what are these in here? Is that check glass?
Yep.
So these pendants, is that
It's
a,
not a real
oh,
cast cute
okay. I was gonna say, because those are,
pocket process.
yeah, they're usually like 18 to 22 each.
And,
Oh, Michelle has to go eat. Thank you so much, Michelle. Have a good night.
I'm ready to eat.
I know. And then this. So how much do you think on this?
Maybe 25.
That's what I was thinking, actually. 25. So for $25.
And the main reason is the amber. The other stuff.
Oh, he gave it away. So there's amber in this one. So
let's hurry up. I'm ready.
He's ready.
I'm right behind you, Michelle.
So this is vintage check glass. You're going to get these pieces of vintage check glass. You're going to get this cast Coptic cross. This cast Coptic cross. And then you're going to get this beautiful strand of real amber. And this strand is about a 7-inch strand. Look at that color. Super good color. Super pretty amber. Boy, if I had that for my earrings today. $25. Oops, SL83. $25 if you are interested in that. Don't starve yourselves on my account, says Karen. We normally eat like this. We're trying to get out of that habit, though.
Yeah, I've loaded this up for you so you can go through them quickly.
He's trying to push me along here. SL, what was that one?
I was like, are you talking slower? Like, I was like, oh my gosh, if I like at a time warp.
SL86. How much for all of these?
Which one? Which one do you want to do? The first bag. Do maybe $3.
$3. That's a good price. $3.
Oh, 1 minute. One fell out. Is there a
Cool.
hole in the bag?
Huh? No, there's 8 here, so that's 9. No, I don't think there's a hole in the bag. 9 of these check glass flower beads. And they're drilled through the center. And they're in this beautiful kind of purpley green color. So if you got some of those mixes, these might go in really well with those too. That purpley one. So you get 9 of those, SL84 for $3. We still got 16 people watching, but I don't know who y'all are.
It's alright. Just show them.
Just show them. How about this one?
That's mostly Super Duo, so maybe 16. It's Super Duos and those drops.
Little bird tongues. So this is a huge bag of mostly Super Duos. There's some rounds in there, but it's also these little mini daggers. The hole goes through there, and Super Duos in there. And so that's a really big bag of them for $16. If that were in tubes, that'd be a number of tubes. $16. SL85. Stick that in there. And SL86. How much is that, Andrew? $6. SL86. $6. I think our people are getting tired. We haven't had a claim since about 76.
What are we doing here then?
I know. 8mm vintage check glass flowers. 8mm by about 6. In this pretty light, like pinky orangey color, cream color. And that strand is about an 8-inch strand. It's a long strand for $6. SL85. 86. SL87. How much for that?
I don't know. What do you think?
I think 8.
Sure.
SL87. Okay, so in this, you're going to get, someone asked for hearts, right?
So,
Hey, Sandra's here. Sandra says, I'm okay. How about you? Maybe you're watching behind. Unless somebody just asked. So there are those hearts. And then these flower, large hole tubes with a place to hang something. So if you have large, maybe a beaded bangle bracelet to go through there, and then you can dangle a charm from it, for example. So you get 2 of those. You're going to get this little heart. This is a locket.
Nathan McDougall Provenance.
So this is a little heart locket. And then this little pin, this heart pin. Sandra says, I was replying to someone. I've been watching in the background on and off. Nice. Thank you. I know. I know. So you get these 2 bezels. These are cool. And then you get this little baggie of I love you.
Oh, I was like, he is talking slower.
I love you beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. At least 14 of those. Those would be cute for the Swifty bracelets, right? Friendship bracelets. I love you. SL87, $8 only. Are you doing okay, Sandra, in North Carolina there? No crazy weather? Everyone was asking about you before. Maybe that's what you're replying to. SL88. Ooh, how much on that?
Maybe 16.
16. SL88. Ooh. These carved cinnabar beads. So you get 2 of those. Those are approximately 16 by 33.5 millimeters. And then you get this kind of Chinese coin. You get that. And then you get these carved round cinnabar beads. And these are approximately 10 millimeters. Karen says, the anticipation of what Andrew will pull from his treasure chest next.
What do you want? Anything. You can name anything.
And then you get the Buddha head beads. These look like a lucite bead. And that strand is a 7-inch strand of those. And then you get, is this a wooden bead? Painted wood?
Mm-hmm.
Painted wooden bead. And that is approximately 13.5 by 23.5. And then this beautiful strand, what is this? An agate?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful agate. Look at how pretty that is. This is a nice combination of beads. And these rounds are about 8mm rounds. And this strand is a 16-inch strand. And this one has sold. Thank you so much. Someone picked it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that. It's been a while since we've had some of those. Like, is my email? What's going on? People are just tired. We've gotten into everyone's doing their own thing portion of the night.
Mm-hmm. Well, we haven't been for like 5 hours.
It has been 3 hours and a half. Yes.
Yeah. My mouth is thirsty for fluid.
Are we done there?
How many did you go?
That's 88.
That's a lucky number.
Okay. We started on 52.
Huh?
We started on 52.
88 is the perfect lucky number.
All right.
Normally I like to go even, but I'm wore out. So.
You're wore out? Okay. I was going to say that you're usually the even person.
Well, whatever. You got 2 lots up there. Treat
No.
yourself.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm just flipping the camera around. Let me turn off this bright light. Give me a headache in my eyes. Oops. My cables are trapped. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. How are you?
Did y'all like that randomness?
Did you like the randomness? Susan says this might be one for the record books. I don't know.
Lengthwise or like the stuff?
Huh?
Lengthwise or like how weird
I know. Yeah, weird or lengthwise. Because we've gone like 5 hours for Total Request Live. That was a 5.5 hour show.
We probably could have done it longer, except we were at the cottage.
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Bathroom time came. Susan says yes. Karen says, what a fun night. Loved the randomness. Good. We're hoping that people like that stuff, right?
I found some of the stuff people asked for too.
Yeah, you did. Surprisingly. Hearts and lots of stuff. Peridot and orange and all them things.
Not all of them, actually.
Debbie says, love mixes. Well, Andrew did a lot. Did you see all the mixes?
Yeah, I made a bunch of mixes so fast.
Yeah, you did. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mixes he made tonight on the fly. Everybody, those weren't pre-made.
No.
6 mixes on the fly for y'all. So if you didn't get all those, there are still probably some of all of them remaining. So that was 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 64. So you can scroll back real quick to check those numbers out if you missed the mixes, if you're a mix lover, because I know there's been a lot tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in. And we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to do the invoicing now, so I will send you those invoices toot sweet. And yeah, we're going to be...
You want to do, well, I don't know. I was thinking of doing like a creative make-along for September for my birthday.
Do that now?
No.
I was like, what are you talking about?
No, Willie.
You talking about tomorrow night?
No, Sunday.
Sunday night?
Yeah, Sunday.
What do y'all think of a creative make-along on Sunday night?
Not so late.
Not so late. Maybe for an
usually
hour. It's usually an hour or two. And it's on Zoom if you want to get along together and make stuff with us.
We can do a make-along for September.
When was it? Was our last one August, really?
I think so.
Wow. So yeah, what do you think about that?
I came back from Snow Farm.
Well, maybe we'll do one on Sunday. So I'll put that notice out and we'll see who comes. They're really fun. You hang out with us on Zoom. and you come as you are. I'm often in my pajamas, and we just sit together and we make stuff.
Hey, let's do a quick AG Live challenge.
Oh my goodness. He's going to make me look for that banner. AG Live Challenge.
Correct. Make something with random pieces.
Pull some random stuff from your stash.
I'm doing it weird, y'all.
Weird
Let's see
and
it.
random stuff from your stash. Make something with it, put it together, and put it in the Allegory Gallery Design Challenges group, or tag it on your timelines, on your personal timelines, AG Live Challenge. It's right there, I think, on your screen. AG Live Challenge. And let's see some weird, random creations. All right, the weirder the better, everybody. All right. You got the weekend to work on this. Put it together. Let's see it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to go get something to eat. Bye now.
See ya.